And yeah, but we are live from California, Missouri. It is Riley Field, home of the California Pintos, and it's Lake TV's Game of the Week. California, they'll play host to the Osage Indians this year's COMC pregame show. I'm William Holtz alongside the great Chris Schneider. And Chris, this game tonight, two Tri-County Conference teams that historically you come to California the last 3 or 4 years. Once you get in the middle of the schedule, season's already said and done. That's not the case tonight.
You know, it's games like this that make our sponsors so happy, because it's a great matchup, great programs, a big game tonight. Both teams 2-1, so whoever wins tonight kind of gets a big push into the rest of the season for possibly vowing for a conference championship. So, a lot of excitement. And on top of that, we've got homecoming for California tonight. I drove up to the stadium a couple hours ago, and it was already half full. This was a couple hours ago. It's pretty amazing tonight. It's great atmosphere.
Yeah, it is, as you said, a great crowd, and they're excited about these California Pintos and the visiting Osage Indians. They're excited too, both teams. A lot of reasons to be excited as we enter week 4. Chris and I will talk about that. We'll talk to a couple of our coaches, and we'll focus on a couple of big-time impact players on our Central Ozarks Medical Center pregame show after this.
What is COMC? A health center where everyone has access to high-quality, affordable medical, dental, and behavioral health care, regardless of insurance or ability to pay. Offering primary care, preventative, chronic, pediatrics, and OBGYN. COMC even offers comprehensive dental and same-day emergency care. A health center that focuses on every aspect of your health. Everything your family needs to stay healthy. At COMC, your health is our mission.
Your time on the water is limited, and Hy-Vee and Osage Beach knows it. Let us do the shopping so you can maximize your lake time. With our Isles online app, you can have your groceries delivered or ready for contactless pickup when you arrive to the lake. With all your grilling favorites, snacks, fresh produce, and home to the lake's largest wine, spirits, and beer department, your weekend at the lake starts with Hy-Vee and Osage Beach, where you'll find a helpful smile in every aisle.
And we are back in homecoming night. Senior Dawson Gump for the California Pintos. He wins homecoming king. Got to be excited for the young senior. He'll have a big impact. But first, Chris, we'll talk about the visiting Osage Indians, and they have a lot to be excited about so far.
Boy, they really do. Coach Devin Johnson this week was telling us that he really liked what he saw in that win over Eldon last week. He really liked the way the offensive line took control of that game, and they were able to run the ball. And we thought we were going to see a lot of passing, and they just dominated the game, especially in the second half. On the line, they blew a lot of big holes open, a lot of running game there. He said, we're still working on the defense. Still a lot of defensive struggles there, things we got to pick up. And they're going to have to figure some things out tonight because this California team runs the option and they can really run the ball. So it's going to be interesting to see how that turns out. And I got to catch up with one of the Osage coaches on the sideline just a minute ago.
Coach Johnson's so busy, he's got to get the team ready to go. So who did he send over to talk to?
He sent over Sean Fowler, defensive backs coach here at Osage.
Okay, so you're off to a great start, 2-1. Big game tonight, huh? This California team's off to a good start too.
Yeah, California is really good. We're gonna push to try to get 2-0 in the conference, and I think that's a pretty good beginning feat to getting conference play rolling.
Okay, great. So you're both kind of mirroring each other so far. Got off to a great start. One stumble along the way. Now it's head-to-head against each other. And a big game because whoever wins this really kind of takes a leg up in the rest of the season. So what's going to take to beat them tonight?
Well, California is a very physical team. They kind of pride themselves on just grinding games out and being physical at the line of scrimmage. Hard-nosed runners, smart quarterback that makes great decisions, tall physical receivers out in space. And, the key to them is to just try to match their physicality, try to go blow for blow.
Right. They like to run that option. That can be tough to stop sometimes.
Yeah, it's option, you gotta execute perfectly every time because it only takes one time to miss an assignment, and it leads to a big play. So being assignment sound is key for us tonight.
And you're the defensive backs coach, so if your guys in the defensive backfield are making the tackles, you might be in trouble.
Right. I always tell my guys if we're leading tackles, we're probably not very successful. So, yeah, trying to match that physicality on the line of scrimmage is key.
Okay.
just grind it out, man. Just grind out drives, consume the clock, and limit their big playability. Yeah, you know, the support we get from fans and the community and the student body is always awesome. You know, coming out on Friday nights under the lights is one thing, but to know that we have support from everybody else is another. So. Well, I got my family at home under quarantine right now, so hey guys, hope you're watching, and let's watch a good game tonight.
Thank you, Coach, for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
So as you got to talk with Osage assistant coach, and Chris, one thing that you mentioned with the defense of the Indians tonight, a couple of guys we got to key on is Devon brothers, Keegan and Connor. Connor being the junior, Connor being the sophomore, Keegan being the junior. Really a solid duo, and those two are going to have to play big tonight in the secondary spot. On top of that, Jackson Creasy, a guy that we've been in love with this year defensively for Osage. On the defensive end, he's been big. He's explosive off the line, Chris. He's a sound tackler. He has a couple of fumble recoveries, and he continues to be a playmaker. And this Osage defense, kind of the one thing that's not as certain as the offense is. Those three guys, Chris, in particular, are going to have to play big tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, and I think that's where a lot of the pressure rests on this Osage Indian teams tonight. The offense has done well this year. They seem to be getting better and better every week. They're led by a great junior quarterback, Brockton McLaughlin, and even Coach said this week, you know, we've got a lot to work on defense, and they get a good challenge tonight because this California team, number one, they're physical. They like to hit you in the mouth, and they like to run, and they run that option, and that can be tough to stop.
Yeah, and for Osage, we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about probably the most explosive player right now in the Tri-County Conference. If you look at the stat sheet, the junior quarterback's lighting it up. He's got over 550 yards rushing, Chris. He's went for over 100 on the ground all three games so far. He's averaging 14 yards a carry, and it's the reason he's tonight's Spotlight Player of the Game, presented by Cool Breeze Marine. The junior comes in not just rushing the football with a vengeance. He's completing 71% of his passes, Chris, and he's doing it to a large variety of targets, whether it's running backs out of the backfield, tight ends and receivers. He's averaging over 100 yards a game. He's got 3 touchdown passes, and he's only got 1 turnover this year. It's 1 interception. He's yet to lose a fumble. So when you look at that, his 5 rushing touchdowns, his 3 touchdown passes, and just 1 turnover, he's absolutely lighting it up, Chris, and he should have a big game tonight as he has all year long. And at 2-1, this is the game for a junior quarterback. You absolutely love the chance to go on the road and get a dub.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm really excited to see both of these very talented junior quarterbacks. I mean, the future's on the field right now for these teams, certainly at quarterback anyway. And like you said, I mean, Brockton McLaughlin is something special. There's a reason why he's the Cool Breeze Marine Spotlight Player of the Game. He's been very impressive. I mean, over 500 yards rushing in, 3 games so far?
Yeah, he's averaging $150 plus all 3 times out this year. I mean, closer to $180, Chris. It's been really impressive to see what he's done running the football because he's got that big speed. When we come back to our Central Ozarks Medical Center pregame show, we got a young junior quarterback for the home team. That's pretty exciting. We'll tell you all about him and much more when we return.
Dig, mow, haul, and comfortably maneuver with a powerful diesel engine. Crown Power proudly sells Kubota's full line of equipment. Maximize the versatility with quick attach tools to switch jobs like a pro. Check out America's best-selling compact tractor, the Kubota L Series. Ask our experts about getting one home today. Available with a trailer and attachments to accomplish all your outdoor needs. Passion, power, performance. Visit your local Crown Power and Equipment dealership today.
And we are back, as you see the California band on the field, Chris, and they're excited and for good reason. This home team has been impressive through the early going under the direction of head coach Derek Scroggins, and a rough year a year ago, Chris, for the home team. 1-9, and you have a lot of young guys, a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores that got a lot of starts and a lot of big-time playing time, and they struggled. Rightfully so, new head coach, new systems, and young guys across the board. So you roll into 2020, so many things uncertain. And boy, Coach Derek Scroggins in his second year, Chris, he's got these Pintos cruising.
Yeah, you know, he kind of reminds me, earlier in the season we saw a Warsaw team. They played at Versailles and they came in really tough-minded. They really like to be physical, and they're playing really well. This California team and Coach Scroggins kind of reminds me of that. He's got the players buying into his program and what they're doing. It's just his second year here. They were 1-9 last year. They struggled, but they learned and they grew and they got tougher, and they're really showing it this year. I think we're going to see a vastly improved team, not just this year, but in the years to come.
I mean, I would agree. And when you look at the guys that are big-time playmaker tonight, we ranted and raved about McLaughlin, and rightfully so on the other side. But the junior quarterback for California, Kalen Kruger, Chris, this kid, he's the spotlight player of the game for California. And he's lighting up the stat sheet just like you see the California Pinto home team. They're lighting up the sky with those fireworks as part of our festivities here. But now Kruger's not going to throw the ball the same way McLaughlin is. He's only completing 41% of his passes. He's only thrown for $182. But what he does with his feet and running the offense and making good decisions and not making costly turnovers, that's why Kalen Kruger's your spotlight player of the game. It's cool you have a junior quarterback on both sides, and both are going to get an opportunity to do some things early, and Kruger's got some nice compliments. Talked about a couple of those, and we'll talk about those right after we honor our wonderful country with the playing of the national anthem. Wonderful tradition for any sporting event, the playing of our national anthem. And Chris, it's our Central Ozarks Medical Center pregame show here in California, Missouri. Two 2-1 teams off to fast starts. It's a Tri-County Conference showdown. And we were just talking about these California Pintos under the direction of Coach Derek Scroggins in his second year. The whole town's excited about these Pintos, and we've given you good reason for that. And actually, I believe you talked with Coach Scroggins just a little bit ago.
Boy, I tell you what, your team off to a great start to the season already. You got to be really happy with what you're seeing.
Oh, definitely. Our kids have worked hard all season, or off season long. When the season ended last year, put in a lot of good work during the school year, a lot of good work during the summer, and I feel like it definitely paid off those first 2 weeks. Last week hit a speed bump, Blair Oaks, but we're looking forward to getting back on track tonight.
Blair Oaks is a pretty darn good speed bump.
Yeah, they had pretty good athletes across the board, and they played physical, and so it was a different animal out there, but you know, you never know. And so we're hoping that should we get the chance to play them again later, depending on how classes end up, that we can bring a little bit more fight to them. And tonight's the first night of taking a step in that direction.
So your Pintos really paid the dues last year, struggled 1-9, but man, you built the foundation and they're coming back, and these guys really know how to play.
Absolutely. Our kids, we returned most of our starters, and like I said, it's all credited to the other 8 coaches on our staff who've done a tremendous job working with them, and the amount of hard work the kids were willing to put in.
We look back here in the stands, they're starting to fill up. You got a big homecoming crowd tonight, a lot of excitement, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, homecoming week's a little different this year with COVID regulations taking place and having to change things up, but yeah, we're expecting a decent-sized crowd and a lot of excitement towards what we can do tonight.
How has the COVID thing affected you guys? Has it slowed you down at all? Has it helped you at all? How has that affected?
It hasn't helped us. I mean, really, what we've noticed is we've had a couple kids that unfortunately had to be quarantined previously, and you know, luckily, you know, our kids have stayed pretty healthy otherwise, and so I don't think it's hurt us too bad, aside from having to wear masks and things like that, and sanitize and take temperatures before every practice, and just taking normal precautions. But I mean, really, we're just thrilled to be playing football, taking it one day at a time, because you never know what can happen. We've got a couple of conference teams that don't get that opportunity, and you know, we're lucky to be out here.
What is your calling card? What does your team like to do?
Play aggressive and physical. You know, regardless, schematically, we look to play an aggressive brand of football, and our kids are looking to play physical.
Okay, what's going to be the key tonight? What's going to make the difference?
Honestly, I think it's going to come down to execution. Osage is an excellent football team. They've got some good skill, they got some good size, good strength, and so I think it's going to come down to who executes better on both sides of the ball.
And what scares you about Osage? What is their strong point this year?
Well, like I said, on offense, they've got some good size. Their quarterback's an excellent playmaker, can run, can throw. Defensively, they flow to the ball real well, and they seem to be pretty sure tacklers. And so it's going to come down to how disciplined we can execute and take care of our jobs and our assignments. And then if we do those things, I think we'll have a good night.
Greatness. Thank you, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate the coverage.
So, Coach Scroggins had lots to say, and man, I'll tell you what, after starting your first year 1-9, got a lot of young kids, kudos to him and his staff down here, Chris, not just only in your second year, but amidst everything you've dealt with and probably the wackiest preseason and off-season you'll ever deal with, and to have his team in this position with some of these kids, I mean, it's impressive, and he's not alone. And when we talked about Kruger, the junior, another kid you're going to keep an eye on tonight is Tegan Higgins, the senior. He didn't get to play in week 1, Chris. And week 2 had 183 yards on the ground. Now, week 3 against arguably the best team in the state in Blair Oaks.
Yeah.
California got tripped up, but everybody that plays Blair Oaks, they typically trip up.
Yeah.
So no harm, no foul. Get it out of the way early. It's the toughest team they'll play this season. And an opportunity here for California and some of these seniors. Another one, Lucas Ash, Bryant Davis. I mean, they've got a bunch of seniors that'll step up tonight, and you'll call their name. Another Dawson Gump, just a young man that won the homecoming king. We'll be calling his name all night. Will Pickering. I mean, it's really a tradition of names here, and these guys have been playing since they were freshmen and sophomores. So to see this senior class start to have some success as we start 2020, it's got to feel really good for them, for the town of California, for the school district here. And you got to feel really good for the school, the Osage as well, Chris, with the way they've started. 2 Tri-County Conference teams have big, rich history over the last 25, 30 years when it comes to football. They're going to square off tonight in week 4 of the high school football season. We've got it for you right here on Lake TV.
Your vote, maximize your lake time. We'll handle the rest. Check out Quick Car's Dockside Boat Cleaning. Quick Car comes to your dock and cleans it all from bow to stern. We can even clean your PWCs and dock while we're there. So relax. You're on lake time. Quick Car's Dockside Boat Cleaning. Quick, easy, and professional every time. In Osage Beach, 2 blocks from Hy-Vee.
With a nimble ride and an affordable price, owning an EX Series Wave Runner from Yamaha is a breeze. In fact, the hardest part about owning one is sharing. The incredibly reliable and unstoppably fun 2020 EX Series from Yamaha.
Visit Surdyke Yamaha today in Osage Beach.
We are back, and it is game time, folks. Thanks for tuning in to Lake TV as California, they kick off to Osage. That's fielded by Hood. Inside the 10, has some problems, and he is buried inside his own 10. Isaac Currens, the junior, says, hello, young man, and not the start Osage wanted. But Chris, on the other side, the ideal start for Coach Derek Scroggins and the home team.
Absolutely, and that just gets this homecoming crowd all the more fired up and excited as things get off to a great start for the Pintos. But this is probably going to be an offensive game tonight. Both these offenses have played really well all year, so the Indians have a chance to take back control of it here. They're deep in their own territory.
Yeah, they start at their own 8-yard line. McLaughlin out of the gun. That'll be Ford with the carry. He's got Webb, with a 4-yard gain. And a nice job by Osage to get positive yardage. A good pursuit by California. The ball carrier, the starting tailback, Keenan Webb, the senior, and he had a nice game a week ago against Eldon. Chris really had his best game of the season, and he wants to keep that going, does the senior tailback tonight.
Yeah, he's got a lot of speed. He's tough to catch.
Here's a give up front to Jackson Creasy, the fullback. Talked about him defensively this time with the carry, and he's up near. No, he has first down yardage, so 1st and 10 for Osage. Nice job on their first opening possession to move the sticks. They've got it up to the 18-yard line.
Very, very good way to start the game for Osage. 2 plays and a first down. They maintain control.
McLaughlin now rolls to his right, looks, has his man, and it's Graber. Makes the stop on the near sideline. That's a nice play. That's a 15-yard throw and catch and a first down for the Indians. Graber, really the favorite target of McLaughlin when he gets out of the pocket, and it's a solid play right there.
Yeah, absolutely nice throw from McLaughlin. He rolled out, could have run, saw somebody open down the field and put it on the dime.
McLaughlin remaining out of the shotgun for Osage. He's going to call his own number. Has some room, still on his feet. Outside now across the 40, up near midfield, and he is nailed. Big time hit on the play by, that was Tegan Higgins with the hit, but not before a big time gainer for Brockton McLaughlin, and another Osage first down. 3 already on this opening series, Chris.
And they've moved it up to the 48-yard line. Just a few plays ago, they were down deep in their own territory, and they're showing that they can move the ball.
It's a high snap. Ball's on the ground. It's a miscommunication, and there to recover it is Bryant Davis, the senior. How about the start for the home team with the momentum early, Chris?
Yeah, big turnover there. Osage trying to do a little, with the snap to the running back, and it didn't work out. Turned the ball over, and now California gets it right back. You can see the replay. Ball is loose.
Webb just never knew it was supposed to be to him. It was a direct snap to Webb. You notice McLaughlin acted like the snap went over his head. Hits off Webb, hits the dirt. And guess who's Johnny on the spot tonight? It's the senior, Brian Davis, giving it to the California offense inside Osage territory with 10:29 remaining in the first quarter.
Turnovers are huge, and that was a big one.
Kruger now gives it up to Higgins, and Higgins will be stopped at the line. Modest gain with the stop there for Osage. It's the big linebacker, Shane Thomas, the junior. Modest gain, and bring up 2nd down and 9.
Thomas is 6 foot, 240 pounds. He is a big, solid load there at middle linebacker. You got Mason Dooley starting at the Sam linebacker tonight, and then over at the will linebacker, Eric Hood for Osage. And up front, it's Jackson Creasy, Tyler Dimmick, Tanner Gardner, and Matt Barnes on the defensive line for the Indians.
2nd and 9 now. The give to the fullback. That's Higgins from the fullback position. He's got about 8. Real close to first down yardage, the 38-yard line. That'll bring up a big 3rd and 1. And Chris, you mentioned Eric Hood, number 14 for Osage. He's a tackle machine. Coming into tonight, he has 45 tackles.
Wow.
He's got almost 15 tackles a game coming in. He's been all over the place if you count tackle, assist. And you'll just watch him. He is all over the field.
Number 14, and that is the will linebacker, Eric Hood, 6 foot, 185 pounds, and he too brings a nice load.
So 3rd down and 1. Kruger calls his own number on the quarterback keeper, and he's got first down yardage inside the 35. It'll be first down and 10 Pintos right there at the 34-yard line of Osage.
First down of the game for California after the turnover. And again, very important to keep grinding it out, picking up these first downs, especially for this California team, because they like to run the ball. They like to control it on offense, control the clock, and keep things going.
Kruger now out of the shotgun. He's going to take a shot, overshoots his would-be target. Nothing wrong with that.
I tell you what, California is a running team. They like to run the ball. They like to run the option. So far in the game, they've just taken it up the middle. They try to catch you by surprise every once in a while with a throw. You saw it there, but Osage was ready for it. Nothing doing. And second and 10.
So Kruger now remains out of the gun on second down. It'll be taking Higgins with the carry, trying to get outside, reverses field, and then he'll be taking down Shane Thomas. Once again, the junior linebacker stops him there after a gain of maybe one. Going to bring up third down and long now for California.
Good job from that Indians defensive line up there. Not much room to run, and it's going to be a big third down for California here. And again, remember, their forte is not usually throwing the ball. Usually they like to run it. We'll see if they break out an option around the end here.
Kruger now third and 10. He's going to keep it himself on the option, and he will be taken down in the backfield for a big loss of 5 yards. There on the stop for the Indians, Matt Barnes, the sophomore. Big loss, going to bring up fourth down and 15, and really nice job, Chris, by the sophomore, just knowing the situation.
Yep.
He didn't bite on the option, and he's able to stop quarterback Halen Kruger for a big loss.
I love those Crown Power and Equipment replays. You got to see it there, and that's the bread and butter for the Pintos, that option. If Osage can play it that well tonight, it's going to be a tough night for California.
So California keeps their offense out there. It's going to be a roll into the flat on fourth down and long, and they're going to get positive yardage on fourth down and 15. That's going to bring up first down and 10 on the turnover on downs.
Yeah.
For the Indians.
You know, in California, they got the turnover. They figured, hey, we've got, we're playing with free money here. Go for it on fourth down. They had a nice gainer, but just not enough to pick up the first down. That shows you how big that 5-yard loss was on the previous play.
And I don't know if they lost track of downs, but everybody seems surprised
that it was fourth down, yeah.
So after the turnover on downs, Osage gets it back after the costly turnover. Chris, you'll remember in their opening series. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
With a nimble ride and an affordable price, owning an EX Series Wave Runner from Yamaha is a breeze. In fact, the hardest part about owning one is sharing. The incredibly reliable and unstoppably fun 2020 EX Series from Yamaha.
Visit Cerdak Yamaha today in Osage Beach.
You ride on a reputation.
Hi, I'm Tyler Loftus with Ozark Homes. I'm here to tell you about our off-frame modular homes. Our modular homes are built to the state construction and electrical code. They all have 2x6 exterior walls and are insulated just like a regular site-built home. Also, our homes are completely customizable from the floor plan to the kitchen, the master suite, and much more. As an added bonus, our homes are built inside a factory, so you don't have to worry about the weather affecting your construction time. When you're thinking about a new home, think Ozark Homes, making homeowners' dreams come true.
Back here on Lake TV as the Indians take over after the turnover on downs. McLaughlin now under pressure. He's going to roll out, take a shot, looking for his man. It's intercepted. And a second turnover with the INT. That's Caden Bax, the junior. McLaughlin, there is a flag on the field here. Not sure if this will stand or who this will be against. Have to look at the flag here. But really not a wonderful throw by McLaughlin. You don't see that often, just overshoots his would-be receiver, and it's going to be personal foul against the Pintos. So I'm not sure if it'll stand or if it was after the interception, Chris.
Yeah, and that was just a miscommunication there between McLaughlin and his receiver, Keegan Vaughn, down the field. If it stands, That's going to be 2 early turnovers for Osage. The Indians have moved the ball, but they've also had a hard time hanging on to the ball so far.
That's been their MO this year, Chris. You'll remember in both Osage games they had numerous turnovers. Of course, the Fulton game, Fulton started with the turnovers, and Osage ended up having a couple by the time that was over, but it's going to stand. The personal fouls after the interception, it backs the Pintos up to their own 20, but a second Osage turnover. We're not even halfway through the first quarter.
The good news for the Indians is that they picked up a lot of yardage on that turnover, so now California with the ball in their own, deep in their own territory.
Here's Higgins with the carry for the Pintos, and he's got good yardage. We'll give him 6. He's up to the 26-yard line, going to bring up second down, and Higgins is going to be the go-to guy. He's the horse for the Pintos.
I remember watching him last year. He is tough. We saw him on the basketball team too. I think this kid is a very talented, really good athlete, and he's hard to bring down when he's got the rock in his hands.
He had a big game in their lone win a season ago here last year, I believe against Versailles. They got that one win. He was our player of the game, Higgins. And here's Kruger now with the read option keeper. He's going to stay on, balls on the turf, and it is recovered. Really heads up play. Getting in there, 73 for the Pintos, Garrett Berger, the senior.
He was quick getting to that ball because it was on the ground. You can see here some pretty good running room for Kruger. As it goes down, the ball comes out, but right there, Berger to jump on top of it, and a California first down.
How about Connor Vaughn? Talked about him, the sophomore, sticks the hat right into the midsection, causes the fumble, but luckily for Cali, they maintain possession and have 1st and 10. Higgins up the middle, shoestring tackle, and he'll be taken down by Webb. Really tough running by Higgins. He'll have about 5 yards, going to bring up second down.
Yeah, you can see he does not go down easy, and he delivers some punishment when you try to bring him down. One of the things to watch, though, for that is when you stay up that long, sometimes the ball becomes vulnerable. You saw Osage trying to rip that ball out a couple of times. He was able to hang on to it.
Second down and 6. 5:20 left in it. What's been a very eventful first quarter. Higgins now breaks free, still on his feet, and taking Higgins into Osage Indian territory. They mark him down at the 48-yard line. We'll give him 13 yards and a big first down for the Pintos. Really tough running.
One thing the Tribe defense is learning early in this game is they cannot arm tackle that guy. He's just too strong. They're going to bring him to the ground. They're going to have to put a lick on him, and they're going to have to wrap up and bring him down. Arm tackles will not do.
Not against one Tegan Higgins. He is gushing the Osage defense here in the first quarter. Kruger, clean pocket, now under pressure, throws it and almost intercepted. Shane Thomas, the linebacker who almost came up with the pick. It was Webb applying the pressure on Kruger, forcing an errant throw. Going to bring up second down and 10 now. Good pressure by Webb.
Very good pressure. Great pass rush there. And this same basic scenario happened on the first drive of the game for California. They picked up a first down. Then on first down, they tried to throw the ball, couldn't get it, and they kind of fall behind the change here. They've got a 2nd and 10, so it's with that running game, sometimes when you get a long second down, it makes it tougher.
No doubt, and like you said, California not always designed to pick up those big yardage situations. Here is 2nd down and 10. Higgins now with the carry. Thomas with the stop for the Indians. Looked like that might be a much bigger play. Thomas closes quickly, going to bring up 3rd down and 6.
You get the feeling Shane Thomas and Higgins are going to get to know each other pretty well tonight. They're going to get to they'll probably know each other's what they're chewing, what gum they're chewing by the end of the night.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that's already the 3rd or 4th time we've seen those two collide. And Thomas, that middle linebacker for the Indians, he is quick and very nearly had an interception. A previous play gets the stop there. So 3rd down and 7. Kruger out of the gun. There goes Higgins up the middle. He's got big time yardage inside the 20. finally taken down by Connor Vaughn at the 16-yard line. That's good enough for a 22-yard gain and a big first down for the Pintos.
You can see on the replay, he just had wide open running room right up the middle there. He was 20 yards down the field before anybody got a hand on him. Big first down, and we're into the red zone.
Connor Vaughn and Derek Bradley, the two sophomores, they collide for that tackle, but man, Higgins is taking it too. Here's first down, shot to the end zone, looks for his receiver, and it is just a little bit overthrown as Trevor Myers, the junior, had a step on his defender, but that's going to bring up second down. Chris, what I like there is on a play like that, try that on first down. Don't try that on second or third. Now it's incomplete. Second and third down are still in front of you. No harm, no foul. Kruger now, he's going to give it up the middle. Higgins takes it.
Nice yardage on second down.
Creasy, the first one there for the Indians, going to bring him third down. Really, that option, they do a great job of hiding the football. I was a little confused myself there, Chris.
Well, you know, and we haven't seen anything go to the outside for the Pintos yet in the game. Everything, they're running it right up the middle, and they've been doing it pretty well on this second drive of the game.
Direct snap to Higgins up the middle. He's got a couple of yardage, but a couple of yards. Nice job by the Osage defense. They did not fall for it. That's going to bring up fourth down, and believe California, they go for it here.
Yeah,
inside.
I think so too. Unless they feel good about the kicking game, but it looks like they're going to go for it.
Fourth down and 10. Tagging Higgins to the left of Kruger, who will keep it, trying to get outside. Still on his feet, first down yardage, into the end zone, touchdown. Kalen Kruger from 9 yards out, took two Osage defenders, still couldn't stop the young man, and Kalen Kruger strikes first in the junior quarterback competition tonight.
Indians had their shot at him. You can see on the replay, he goes around the left side. They could have gotten him there, got away, kept getting away, and then he found the end zone, and the Pintos are on top early.
What an incredible run by Kalen Kruger. In to attempt the extra point. Adolfo Ozio to hold. Once again, Bryant Davis. And Davis, the senior, he's been all over the place already. He's had himself a fumble recovery. The hold, and we got a penalty flag. So first trip for California inside the Mike Heitman State Farm Insurance red zone. They capitalize, but they wait until 4th and 5 from the 9-yard line, Chris, and it's Kalen Kruger. Just an incredible individual effort to get outside and just keep his legs churning, keep his determination, have him moving forward, Chris. And
California's going to go for the 2 points here because of that penalty. The offsides penalty moves the ball a little closer to the goal line, so the Pintos say, hey.
How about a little move by Coach Derek Scroggins? He's not scared.
He is not. I tell you what, you can see the toughness that Scroggins has put into his Pintos team.
And they've bought in. This team has bought in to what Derek Scroggins is laying down. They are united. You can see it with this team. They're excited. They're together. So here's Kruger up the middle for 2. Waiting for the signal. And it's good. And Kalen Kruger tacks on the 2-point conversion in California. They strike first and lead the Osage Indians 8-0 on what is their 2020 homecoming night from Riley Field in California, Missouri. You're watching Lake TV's high school football game of the week. We'll be right back after this.
Hi, I'm Mike Heitman, your local State Farm insurance agent. Please consider contacting me for any and all of your insurance needs.
Hey Indian fans, we know you're crazy about Osage Indians football, and so are we here at Bear Creek Valley Golf Club and Restaurant. Conveniently located just down the road from the Indians' home field, we want to wish the Indians the best of luck this season. Bear Creek Valley Golf Club and Restaurant, open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week, home to a top 15 golf course in the state of Missouri, and the proud official golf club of Osage Indians football on Lake TV. Go Indians! Hey,
And we are back in California, Missouri. And California, Chris, they strike first. Adolfo Ocio set to kick. Back for the Indians, Derek Bradley back deep with a couple of others. So here's the kick. It's a good one. It'll be fielded. Oh, and nothing doing. That is Keegan Vaughn, the junior, and he is waylaid. California, they're playing with a vengeance right now, Chris. Tonight's game of the week on Lake TV brought to you by Central Ozarks Medical Center, Arrowhead Solar, Quick Car in Osage Beach, Hy-Vee, Lake of the Ozarks, Crown Power and Equipment in Eldon, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, Mike Heitman, State Farm Insurance, Ozark Homes, and Lori.
Also the Lodge at Port Arrowhead and Fat Polly's Pub, Big Surf Water Park, Bear Creek Valley Golf Club and Restaurant, Redhead Lakeside Grill, Serdike Yamaha Ballparks National Lake of the Ozarks, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Meanwhile, Chris, this broadcast brought to you by our friends and our sponsors, but a big-time tackle, Caden Bax, called his name already with the interception. This time a shoestring open field tackle on the ever-dangerous Brockton McLaughlin. So Bax making his presence felt here early in this one.
Nice little pickup there on first down. Osage has moved the ball well tonight. They've stopped themselves with turnovers.
Creasy now to the outside with the carry, has some positive yardage. Taken down by Davis, but not until he has about 5 yards. Right near that first down marker. Going to bring up 3rd down and 1 here. The 34-yard line of California. There's 1:35 left in the opening quarter. California out in front 8-0 here.
Big 3rd down.
McLaughlin takes a snap, rolls to his left. He has a man, but he's going to keep it. He's got first down yardage. Just a modest gain. It looked like Hunter Graber was breaking free, but McLaughlin wisely said, I know I've got the first down. I'll make sure I take it. Dawson Gump makes the stop.
You can see McLaughlin rolling out. He's looking, and his guy broke open, but like you said, very smart play because he knew he could pick up that first down, and he just took it.
Dunaway, actually the junior with the stop. I stand corrected. Now 1st and 10. McLaughlin out of the gun. Going to give it to Jackson Creasy. Bryant Davis with the stop after a gain of a couple. So you're seeing Osage giving California a little dose of their own medication. But Chris, really both of these teams love that read option
they do.
play. You see Osage run that so frequently here in the early going. And as you alluded to, California, they live and die by that option.
Absolutely. The biggest difference in the game so far is the Osage turnovers. They need to hang on to the ball.
Keenan Webb now outside, nothing doing. He goes down for a loss on the play. Bryant Davis, the senior, with the stop, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and long here for Osage. Hasn't been a cakewalk here for this Osage offense. They have moved it a couple times, but a couple of big-time turnovers have California out in front, and they have Osage forced to a 3rd down and 8 as we wind down here the first quarter with 5 seconds left. And they do get the offside. It's a savvy play by Brockton McLaughlin.
Nice.
He wasn't going to snap the football. 10-second difference between the play clock and the game clock, and it's a wise decision to try to draw him offside. Chris, and it works. So
you know what? That's good coaching there. You got to credit head coach Devin Johnson on that one because, like you said, that was planned. They knew what they were doing out there, and you got a junior quarterback that's pulling that off. That's just good coaching.
Yeah, and a junior quarterback that did mention his head coach celebrated a birthday this week, where a week ago it was his wife.
That's right.
This week it's Coach Devin Johnson, so happy birthday to Coach Devin Johnson. I'm sure his wife and kiddos are watching. So after 1 quarter to play, Chris, California, they lead in their annual homecoming night from Riley Field, 8-0. We'll be back on Lake TV after this.
What a season it's been at Big Surf Water Park, and as the surfing season winds down, it's time to fix your eyes on Lake TV for Osage Indians football. Let's trade those summer days splashing in the sunshine for those cool nights on the gridiron with the hometown Indians. Big Surf Water Park wishes the Indians the best of luck during the entire 2020 football season. Big Surf Water Park, the official family attraction of Osage Indians football on Lake TV.
back here on Lake TV. 3rd down and 4 here for Osage. McLaughlin out of the shotgun. Jackson Creasy, ball's in the ground again. I think California has it.
It's a
It's
scuffle
waiting
down there.
game
They try
here.
to get it.
And California did come up with it with the fumble recovery. It's number 2. I believe that is Tegan Higgins once again. Oh, baby. Down on the sideline after we show you guys the replay. We're going to have Jason Stapleton with Lake TV. Jason, what do you got for us?
They've got to wake up. The energy on the sideline over here for the Pintos is crazy. They are out here for a fight, and if Osage is not out here for a fight, it could get ugly. Back to you, boys.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the energy is something for this team. Another big takeaway, their 3rd of the game already, and Kalen Kruger has his best starting field position of the night here. He's going to keep it on the read option. Outside, 1 guy misses, 2 guy miss. And we have a penalty flag. Might be, Well, we'll see what the marker is. Nice run on 1st down, but we do have a little extracurricular activity. Chris going to bring up a call from the officials.
You can see how good of a runner Kruger is.
Horse collar tackle. So tack on some yardage to the positive gain. And yeah, Kruger's got those quick feet, Chris. He's so shifty, so tough to bring down. And right now, he's got this California team really excited. And tell you what, how about Tegan Higgins coming up with the big fumble recovery?
That guy's something special, and I tell you what, Osage is shooting themselves in the foot because when they've had the ball, they've moved it well. They just keep turning it over. 3 turnovers already in this game early in the 2nd quarter.
So Higgins now lines up to the right of Kruger. Kruger on 1st down, out of the gun. Takes the snap. He's going to take a shot. Looking for Dawson Gump. The senior comes back and makes a wonderful catch. What a play by Dawson Gump, Chris. First you win the homecoming king at your home field, then just an amazing adjustment. Let's get another look. The ball was a wobbler. It was underthrown. Fireworks being shot off prematurely. I think they must think he scored. Nonetheless, it's a big gainer inside the Mike Heitman State Farm Insurance red zone. Going to bring up 1st down and goal. What a job by Dawson Gump, Chris.
Well, and not only can Kruger run the ball, which we've seen tonight, but he showed you a really good arm there, and he just put it up for grabs, and the guy, his receiver, smart enough to run under it and get it big gainer.
Here's Kruger calling his own number. Inside the 5 to the house, touchdown! Pintos on the legs of Kalen Kruger for the 4th time this season, the 2nd time tonight. And have a night, Mr. Kalen Kruger, the junior with his 2nd in the 1st quarter plus, and California up 14-0. Now bring on the fireworks.
And again, the Indian defense had some shots to get Kruger, but they couldn't hold him, and he squirts away, gets in the end zone.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, we talked and we ran and we raved about Brockton McLaughlin, but it's been Kalen Kruger here in the early going that is taking this night by storm. The throw, it is good. A perfect throw from Kruger to his receiver, Trevor Myers. How about the California Pintos in control of this one? They lead by a score of 16-0. We'll be back on Lake TV after this.
What is COMC? A health center where everyone has access to high-quality, affordable medical, dental, and behavioral health care, regardless of insurance or ability to pay. Offering primary care, preventative, chronic, pediatrics, and OBGYN. COMC even offers comprehensive dental and same-day emergency care. A health center that focuses on every aspect of your health. Everything your family needs to stay healthy. At COMC, your health is our mission.
Your time on the water is limited, and Hy-Vee and Osage Beach knows it. Let us do the shopping so you can maximize your lake time. With our Isles online app, you can have your groceries delivered or ready for contactless pickup when you arrive to the lake. With all your grilling favorites, snacks, fresh produce, and home to the lake's largest wine, spirits, and beer department, your weekend at the lake starts with Hy-Vee and Osage Beach, where you'll find a helpful smile in every aisle.
And we are back as Adolfo Ocio will kick away for the Pintos, and another good kick. This one fielded by Vaughn. He's got some running room, and here goes Keegan Vaughn across midfield, across the 40, and Keegan Vaughn finally pushed out at the 33-yard line. What a return for the Indians, and they needed that.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered for the Indians. I'll tell you what, because they're a little shell-shocked, turning the ball over 3 times to get themselves in this 16-0 hole. You can see on the replay, good kickoff, but Webb takes it and gets up to speed pretty quickly, finds some room there on the sideline, and down he goes all the way into Pinto territory. So the Indians get a spark of life here as they get the ball on the 34-yard line.
Keegan Vaughn, a huge return, and Brockton McLaughlin and the Indians offense have it. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. Here's Keenan Webb now with the carry. He's got good yardage inside the 30-yard line. And after the way California started, man, Osage would love to punch in a score here, get themselves right back in this game.
I tell you what, the only reason Osage is not in the game right now, but they're not out of it. They've got a very high-powered offense, but they need to hang on to the ball. 3 turnovers already. Other than that, they've actually moved the ball pretty well.
Here's 2nd down, low snap. Vaughn now has the carry, and a big-time hit coming from his position, and that is 73, Garrett Berger. Wow, did he close quickly, but still making the play. Keegan Vaughn had that big return. He's got the catch and the 1st down, and now Osage has it 1st and 10 at the Mike Heitman State Farm Insurance red zone, right at that 20-yard line. Chris McLaughlin now out of the shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Keenan Webb in the backfield with him. Big mitt on it, and that is Trevor Myers from his defensive end position, gets his big mitt on that one, brings up 2nd down. And Chris, right there, Brockton McLaughlin took the snap, looked at his target the entire time, and Trevor Myers, he knew what was coming, was able to get his big paw on it and falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, hey, you know what? Plays like that are just as good as a nice solid tackle. He broke up the play, but I tell you what, McLaughlin is starting to feel it a little bit. If this team can hang on to the ball, they can get right back into it.
Penalty flag now, and McLaughlin was about to take a shot to the end zone as Drew Ely, but the false start is going to back about 5 yards. And no panic here. You alluded to it, Chris. This Osage offense is very high-powered, trying to overcome 3 early turnovers, and lucky they're only down 16-0 with those 3 turnovers.
Well, and the Indians, with those 3 turnovers, they've already got 5 first downs despite the turnovers. The Pintos have 6 first downs in the game and 2 touchdowns. So the Indians' offense has done well with the exception of holding on to the ball.
So on 2nd down and 15 from the 25-yard line, let's see what Brockton McLaughlin and the Indians can do. Blitz, it's going to be a beautifully set up screen, the perfect time. Caden Ford tries to get outside, and what a play by Dawson Gump. Shakes off the blocker, comes up and makes a big play on what should have been a huge gainer on the screen, Chris.
Yeah, there's a flag on the play too. So the officials will talk it over, see what they're going to do with this.
Man, I'll tell you what, Dawson Gump just made a big boy play. Chris, he was being blocked on the outside, the only guy there. So it's even a bigger play that Dawson Gump made, considering there's no flag. That should have been a big gainer. It was a free-for-all blitz, Chris, on the screen setup. Great job by McLaughlin. He let the play develop, put a perfect throw into Keenan Webb, and Webb only able to get 7 or 8 because of a great play by Dawson Gump. So 3rd down and 8. McLaughlin, empty backfield. at the 19-yard line. Takes the snap, rolls to his right, he's gonna run. Under pressure, he's hit, and he will hold on to the football after a gain of 3. And California really trying to rip that football out.
So it's going to bring up a big 4th down. You're down 16-0. Do you go for it here if you're Osage, or do you kick the field goal? It looks like they're staying out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th down, try to keep this drive alive.
I'll tell you right now, you go for it, and you go for it because Devin Johnson's your head coach. 16-0 on the road. He's going to try to find a way to punch it in the end zone. 4th down and 6. Brockton McLaughlin takes the snap, looks to his left, under pressure. He's going to keep it, tries to get 1st down yardage. He does, balls on the turf, it's recovered by the Pintos, and there's going to be a personal foul after the play, or there should be. Garrett Berger with the fumble recovery, and the Pintos have it 1st and 10 with the 4th turnover of the first half for the Indians.
Well, you can see he just had that ball out there, and it was knocked out. Another turnover. That makes 4.
And I'll tell you what, very, very fortunate that Brody Wisecarver doesn't get a personal foul coming in, spearing the play a few seconds late. No room for that at this level. So we'll take a commercial break. California in control on Lake TV's Game of the Week. We'll be right back after this.
Dig, mow, haul, and comfortably maneuver with a powerful diesel engine. Crown Power proudly sells Kubota's full line of equipment. Maximize the versatility with quick attach tools to switch jobs like a pro. Check out America's best-selling compact tractor, the Kubota L Series. Ask our experts about getting one home today. Available with a trailer and attachments to accomplish all your outdoor needs. Passion, power, performance. Visit your local Crown Power and Equipment dealership today.
Lake of the Ozarks is the boating capital in Missouri. Did you know that your prop is the most important part of your boat? With 27 years of propeller repair at Lake of the Ozarks, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, is the choice for you. The most advanced in propeller repair and scanning, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, can help you boat smarter, go farther, and last longer on beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist. Go with the best or stay on shore with the rest.
And we are back here on Lake TV. The give now to Higgins, and he'll get good yardage up to about the 18-yard line. So California, now we have personal foul with a helmet to helmet. I saw it too.
Yeah, I did.
Definitely looked like it was, Chris, lowering the helmet, and that's going to be an ejection.
Yeah, it's rough. You can't do that on any level anymore. Of course, safety is a huge factor in the game of football today. They're trying to get away from those helmet-to-helmet spearing players, and you can see it here on the replay.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. There's no doubt when he comes in here, the helmet is lowered, and boom, that's helmet to helmet. And I don't know if the rule is that an automatic ejection?
That's definitely a 1st down. California with 7 first downs in the game now. They're up 16-0 with the ball back after a 4th Osage turnover.
1st down and 10 now. Tegan Higgins with the carry. A nice job by the Indians to gang tackle him. Forward progress has him at the 22-yard line. That line of scrimmage going to bring up 2nd down and 10 after a no-gainer. So Osage's going to have to keep their composure here, Chris. They've had some penalties, 4 turnovers trying to overcome, and yet only down 16-0.
Defense is going to have to step up and make a stop, though. Nice run there.
Higgins gallops for another 1st down for California. We'll give him 10 yards. And Tegan Higgins, another big gush of yardage, or big gash of yardage, rather. Tell you what, just really, really good football here in the first half for California. And Chris, 4 turnovers and some costly penalties, just really bad football from Osage.
This kind of running game will wear you out, too, if you're the Osage defense. You got to be getting a little tired right now.
Little pitch and catch for 8 yards, and a really nice play there. And Drake Schloop with the catch and run. He's got 8 yards, 2nd down now, and here come the Pintos offensively once again.
Going fast.
Kruger, read option. It's going to be up to Tegan Higgins, who has first down yardage. Jackson Creasy takes him down, but not before another first down for the Pintos.
And California smells blood in the water here. They're picking up the pace. They're going faster. They're moving the ball really well. And this defense for Osage has got to be getting a little bit tired, because after 4 turnovers by the Indian offense, the defense keeps going out there on the field.
Yeah, and with 7 minutes left in the first half, Osage is ready for this first half to end. Big time gainer on first down. Another first down for California. Enoch Dunaway. And how about the Pintos here, just continuing to move the sticks and wear down this Indian defense.
And you can see here on the replay, just running it right up the middle, and he rumbles and stumbles to 11 yards in the first down.
So it looks like we have a timeout by Osage to give their defense a break. Your Lake TV Game of the Week featuring the California Pintos and Osage Indians belongs to the home team. At this point, they're out in front by a score of 16-0 with 6:45 left in the first half. We'll be back on Lake TV after this.
When it comes to your boat, maximize your lake time. We'll handle the rest. Check out Quick Car's Dockside Boat Cleaning. Quick Car comes to your dock and cleans it all from bow to stern. We can even clean your PWCs and dock while we're there. So relax. You're on lake time. Quick Car's Dockside Boat Cleaning. Quick, easy, and professional every time. In Osage Beach, 2 blocks from Hy-Vee.
And we are back here in Riley Field in the California student section. A lot to be excited about here in the first quarter and a half, Chris. Their team on homecoming night, they're up 16-0 already. They've got the ball, and they're driving on this Indians defense that continues to look worn down.
Yeah, they just look like they're gaining more and more momentum each time they get the ball back, and Osage has been happy to give it back to them.
Kalen Kruger now. He's going to give it to the up man. He keeps his legs churning. It has positive yardage. Positive gain for Schloop once again. That's going to be 6 yards. Bring up second down and 4.
Yeah, I tell you what, that Osage defense, a lot is being asked of them to keep going out there and try to shut this California running team down, but they're going to have to step up and stop them, get that ball back, or they're going to find themselves down even more with 6:13 clock running here before halftime.
Yeah, you're not kidding, Chris. California, they are grooving. At this point, second down and 4. Here's Kruger now. Rolls to his right. Going to throw into the flat. He's got Higgins, who's got first down yardage. Finally tripped up inside the 30, down to about the 25-yard line. Another big gainer there, almost 20 yards. And continuing to move the sticks, California. How about it, Chris?
I tell you what, I think the Pintos got a little lucky on that one. The ball came loose there at the end, but he was over on the sideline. Looked like the ball rolled out of bounds. So Pintos will keep the ball, and again, they're moving it. They're on the move again down to the 25-yard line.
So 5:50 left in the first half. Oh, and that one is a low throw as Kruger got his foot caught up. Dawson Gutt made a nice attempt to no avail. Going to be incomplete and bring up second down.
So the only way to stop these Pintos right now is if he gets his foot kicked out. You can see it was his own running back just kind of kicked that left foot out from underneath him.
We do have a personal foul against the Indians, meanwhile. That's going to be a big one. Okay, and I'll tell you what, Osage, they are just unraveling, Chris. 4 turnovers, a slew of penalties, a couple of personal fouls. We've seen a horse collar. This has not been their best half, and lucky for them, we're just 5:47 away from a break, but a lot of damage could still be done, and California looks to do that. They've got it inside the Mike Heitman State Farm Insurance red zone, Chris. First down and 10 from the 14-yard line.
Osage offense is very powerful. They can get back in the game, but California is looking pretty good right now.
Higgins now inside the 6-yard line. He has about 7 yards. Going to be second down and 3 from the 5, Chris, but more like second down and 2.
Yeah, again, the run game, that offensive line opened things up for the Pintos right up the middle. The Tribe defense getting a little tired, and California just moving the ball right down the field.
And on 2nd down and 3 from the 5. Kruger takes the snap. He's going to give it to Higgins. Higgins into the end zone to the house. Touchdown, Pintos. Once again taking Higgins. How about it? 22-0 here. 5:12 left in the second quarter, Chris. And oh, what a start for California. Doesn't get a whole lot better and wait.
Once again, the Pinto offensive line just blowing them off. They're off the line there. Plenty of room for Kruger to run. And they'll go for 2.
Yeah, 5:12 left. 22 zip already. Kruger gives it to Higgins. No, a little play action. Throw into the end zone. It's good to Drake Schloop. And the 2-pointer is good. And we might have a penalty here against Tegan Higgins. Or, yeah, it's going to be a holding against Higgins. So they'll have to either try that again from much deeper or try an extra point. So now running onto the field for California, their place kicker. We've seen him tonight already, Adolfo Ocio, the junior.
Got a nice leg, a lot of power. Tonight's game on Lake TV brought to you by Central Ozarks Medical Center, Arrow Point Solar, Quick Car in Osage Beach, Ivy Lake of the Ozarks, Crown Power and Equipment in Eldon, Cool Breeze Marine, Mike Heitman State Farm Insurance, and Ozark Homes. A little more than the normal PAT here.
So long one, Chris. It's officially going to be a 37-yard attempt for the PAT. Ocio has the leg and just a little right, so falls no good. 22-0 your score, Chris. 5:12 left in the second quarter. We'll be back on Lake TV after this.
With a nimble ride and an affordable price, owning an EX Series Wave Runner from Yamaha is a breeze. In fact, the hardest part about owning one is sharing. The incredibly reliable and unstoppably fun 2020 EX Series from Yamaha.
Visit Surdyke Yamaha today in Osage Beach.
You ride on our reputation.
We are back on Lake TV and homecoming night for the California Pintos. Gets off to an absolutely dream start for this California faithful. Coach Derek Scroggins, and tell you what, 22-0. I don't think they thought this was going to be the case. They knew they were going to compete, Chris.
Yeah.
Who would have thought this?
I tell you what, though, don't count Osage out. I mean, they've got a very powerful offense. They just need to hang on to the ball. They've still got a chance.
Ocio the kick. Someone better get on it. Vaughn does. Inside. Oh, my goodness. With a full head of steam. Yes, sir. Lucas Ash says, how you doing?
I tell you what, he felt that one, too. That hurt. That was Keegan Vaughn, the junior, and he waited way a long time to pick that ball up, and he sure paid the price for it. Tonight's game on Lake TV brought to you by The Lodge at Port Arrowhead and Fat Polly's Pub, Big Surf Water Park, Bear Creek Valley Golf Club and Restaurant, Redhead Lakeside Grill, Surdyke Yamaha, Ballparks National Lake of the Ozarks, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Love our sponsors making this possible, and a lot of them in Osage. They want to see this Indian team get going. Here's McLaughlin now. Into the flat, has his man complete. A nice start here. Positive yardage. Give him about 5 on the first down play.
And it is so important for Osage to do something on this drive to get some points on the board before halftime so that they've got something positive to talk about when they go in the locker room.
Yeah, and Keenan Webb with the reception of starting tailback. He's yet to get going really on the ground. So out of the backfield, he has 6, brings up 2nd down and 4. McLaughlin, the give to Creasy. Creasy with a nice cut. He's got first down yardage before being taken down by Garrett Berger, the senior, along with Bryant Davis helping clean that up. First down here for the Indians. An encouraging start to this drive. They've moved the football here a little bit, Chris. They just continue to turn it over. We'll see if they can't hold on to it.
They've moved the ball all night long. I mean, they've got 6 first downs. They've got 4 turnovers. They just have to hang on to the ball.
Here's the option. Creasy now with the carry. He's got good yardage across the 40. And he'll be taken down after a big gainer all the way down to the 36-yard line. That's good for 28 yards and a first down, and just like that, Osage inside California territory.
And we saw the Pintos go fast on their last drive. Now it's the Indians with the ball. They get right up to the line of scrimmage, and here they go again.
McLaughlin, the give to Webb. Webb with some room, still going. First down, Osage, and here come the Indians. That's now down to the 25-yard line. Keenan Webb, the starting tailback, with a big gainer.
Looks like Coach Johnson had a talk with this offense on the sideline, because they have just come out like being shot out of a cannon here. See if they take a shot at the end zone maybe.
They will take a shot. It's Ely. Sideline, does he make the catch? He does. At the 5-yard line, a sensational grab. It's good for 20 yards. First down and goal inside the 5-yard line. Let's get another look here, Chris. It was Ely, as Kruger on the coverage was barreling down. Did he get? He absolutely did not just get one. He got both feet down. Sensational grab. Not that it matters at the high school level, Chris, but here come Osage now. First and goal, 4:06 left, and California, they get loud. And they're going to give it to the big dog. And oh, man.
I tell you what, that was a collision.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't necessarily love this big package that the Osage Indians love to put in there. I didn't wish they just spread it out and let Brockton McLaughlin do his thing, but Mason Clark with the carry. Once again, the big package, no sir-ee. Great job, bottom of the pile, making that stop. Let's see who that young man is. Bryant Davis with a huge play underneath the pile. He was holding on for dear life.
So now we've got a 3rd and goal for the Indians.
This is a big third down, Chris.
Yeah. Just over 3 minutes to go in the first half. The Indians looking to get on the board and climb back into this game.
So let's see here. 3rd down and 3. Or 3rd down and goal at the 3. Osage burns their second timeout with 2:59 left in the second quarter. We'll be back on Lake TV after this.
Hi, I'm Tyler Loftus with Ozark Homes. I'm here to tell you about our off-frame modular homes. Our modular homes are built to the state construction and electrical code. They all have 2x6 exterior walls and are insulated just like a regular site-built home. Also, our homes are completely customizable from the floor plan to the kitchen, the master suite, and much more. As an added bonus, our homes are built inside a factory, so you don't have to worry about the weather affecting your construction time. When you're thinking about a new home, think Ozark Homes, making homeowners' dreams come true for over 30 years.
Hi, I'm Mike Heitman, your local State Farm insurance agent. Please consider contacting me for any and all of your insurance needs.
And we are back on Lake TV, folks, and the California Pintos, they are cruising here in the early going of this ball game, and they've got the Indians faced with a 3rd down and goal.
The Indians have been very conservative on 1st and 2nd down, going right up the middle. We'll see if they try something on the outside here.
McLaughlin, the give. Oh, no siree. Kalen Kruger kind of gave him a little shimmy to the side of the head as Keenan Webb came by. That brings up 4th down. Get another look here, Chris. Look at Kalen Kruger right here. Just give him a little shimmy to the side of the head. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
How you doing?
That had to hurt. So you got a big 4th down here. There's no way you're going to try and kick a field goal here. If you're Osage, you have got to get the 6 points, try to climb back in the game, and you got to get 2 hard yards here to get it in the end zone.
Why are they trying to get cute?
Yeah, better not get cute here. They didn't get it.
Siree. McLaughlin didn't know what to do, whether to hand it off, whether to run it, and Bryant Davis there and at the 1 yard line. California takes over on downs, and that's as good as a turnover, Chris. Stop first down and goal from inside the 5, and you can't punch it in. How about Coach Derek Scroggins and the California Pintos?
They're showing their toughness already, and I tell you what, there's 2 minutes, 2:10 to go before halftime. The way the Pintos have moved the ball the last few times they've had it, I tell you what, this Osage defense, at least they got a bit of a breather on that last drive, so they might have caught their breath and be a little refreshed.
Here we go now. They also are working with a short field, and Kruger, he's able to get, maybe a half yard, but Chris, what I was concerned, the California starts with it inside their own 1 yard line. A lot can go wrong, whether it's a snap, and for them, I don't know if they're going to be real interested in doing anything but just burning out that time.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they've got a 22-0 lead with the clock ticking just before halftime. You can't get too greedy here and turn the ball over, and obviously they're okay letting that clock run here with as they have the ball deep in their own territory. Great stop from the defense, though.
Yeah, and with 1:30, California backed up deep. They're just fine going into the half with a massive lead. And a short gainer. Osage may burn a timeout here.
You saw the power of that offensive line on that run, though. They kind of blew the Indians off the defensive line again to pick up those, about 5 yards on that pickup or so.
Yeah, and I'm really surprised here, Chris, that Osage had a timeout right there. It would have been a great opportunity to burn it.
If they can get a stop here, they'll call a timeout, get the ball back, and take a couple shots at the end zone before halftime.
Dawson Gump has a lot of room out here. The give is to Higgins, and he's going to get the first down. So any idea of getting the football back, that comes to a screeching halt in California. What an impressive showing here, Chris. First half, homecoming night, just a season removed from being 1-9. You come out, you start 2-1. You play host on your homecoming night to one of the other surprises in the Tri-County Conference. The Osage Indians, they've got the big name Brockton McLaughlin, one of the most impressive players in the conference. Yet on your homecoming night, you're forcing 4 turnovers. You get 2 turnover on downs, and you lead by 3 scores, if not more, going into the break. What a first half for Derek Scroggins and this California Pinto team.
Very impressive. That was just a beautiful run. You saw it on the replay where Higgins just followed his blocker right off the tackle there, picked up some yards, took a hit, but delivered some punishment, and big first down. So 47 seconds to go before halftime. The Pintos, at the very least, will be able to run the clock out and maintain the 22-point lead. Maybe they take a shot or two down the field and try to get a few more points on the board. One thing's for sure, this Osage defense is tired.
I wouldn't blame them, Chris, if they did. I will tell you, Dawson Gump, who's an absolute stud, he made the big-time adjustment catch down here on the near sideline that set up a touchdown. He's had a lot of separation here between the defender for the Indians, 15, 20 yards. So if he wants to come out with a quick screen here, watch the separation you're going to get right here between Gavin Laggy and Dawson Gump.
I mean, there's 15 yards there.
And if he wants to do a quick slant, it's there.
Yep.
As long as you run sloop with the drag. There it was. There, now he's going to take a shot to him. He's got Gump. Here he goes. Dawson Gump across the 40. Turns on the burners. Inside the 35 down to the 30-yard line. A big-time gainer. We thought he might take a shot to Dawson Gump on the slant, Chris. It's exactly what he did, to the tune of 45 yards, setting up a first down and 10 for California.
You can see the pass right on the money. There's 3 Osage defenders there, but man, he gets it and he turns it upfield, and
it's going to come back, and that was a spicy throw.
Wow.
By Kalen Kruger on the money, 20 yards downfield, all for none. But man, I'll tell you what, Kalen Kruger is as good as advertised and maybe better coming into tonight. Wow.
I'll tell you what, the Indians dodged a bullet. They get the holding call, and that'll bring that big play back.
Well, I mean, it did come back, but I didn't even realize how good the throw was until the Crown Power and Equipment replay. It stuck to Gump. It stuck right in his midsection, man. That was something.
That was pretty.
But on the penalty flag, you said might have been a reason that Kruger had so much time back there and was able to deliver such a great throw. There was a hold up front, so it's going to back up the Pintos into their own end zone. Kruger now, you don't want to have a hold now, because if you have a hold in your end zone, it's a safety. And Lucas Ash now with the catch and run, and he delivers a big-time hit. After the catch, we have an injury on the field. We'll take a commercial break after we show you the replay. Look at the way Ash finishes this here. He just punishes Shane Thomas. Oh my goodness. Yeah. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be right back with you on Lake TV.
It's never-ending fun at the Lake's destination for dining and more. Redhead Lakeside Grill. Lounge poolside or enjoy the view with a cocktail in our heated pool. Try our authentic, scratch-made Caribbean-inspired menu or a slice of our handmade Neapolitan-style brick oven pizza. We're open 7 days a week and always family-friendly. Casual atmosphere and upscale lakeside service at its best. Redhead Lakeside Grill, your year-round destination for dining and more.
Hey Indian fans, we know you're crazy about Osage Indians football, and so are we here at Bear Creek Valley Golf Club and Restaurant. Conveniently located just down the road from the Indians' home field, we want to wish the Indians the best of luck this season. Bear Creek Valley Golf Club and Restaurant, open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week, home to a top 15 golf course in the state of Missouri, and the proud official golf club of Osage Indians football on Lake TV. Go Indians!
What a season it's been at Big Surf Water Park, and as the surfing season winds down, it's time to fix your eyes on Lake TV for Osage Indians football. Let's trade those summer days splashing in the sunshine for those cool nights on the gridiron with the hometown Indians. Big Surf Water Park wishes the Indians the best of luck during the entire 2020 football season. Big Surf Water Park, the official family attraction of Osage Indians football on Lake TV. What is COMC? A health center where everyone has access to high-quality, affordable medical, dental, and behavioral health care, regardless of insurance or ability to pay. Offering primary care, preventative, chronic, pediatrics, and OBGYN. COMC even offers comprehensive dental and same-day emergency care. A health center that focuses on every aspect of your health. Everything your family needs to stay healthy. At COMC, your health is our mission.
Your time on the water is limited, and Hy-Vee and Osage Beach knows it. Let us do the shopping so you can maximize your lake time. With our Isles online app, you can have your groceries delivered or ready for contactless pickup when you arrive to the lake. With all your grilling favorites, snacks, fresh produce, and home to the lake's largest wine, spirits, and beer department, your weekend at the lake starts with Hy-Vee and Osage Beach, where you'll find a helpful smile in every aisle.
Dig, mow, haul, and comfortably maneuver with a powerful diesel engine. Crown Power proudly sells Kubota's full line of equipment. Maximize the versatility with quick attach tools to switch jobs like a pro. Check out America's best-selling compact tractor, the Kubota L Series. Ask our experts about getting one home today. Available with a trailer and attachments to accomplish all your outdoor needs. Passion, power, performance. Visit your local Crown Power and Equipment dealership today.
Lake of the Ozarks is the boating capital in Missouri. Did you know that your prop is the most important part of your boat? With 27 years of propeller repair at Lake of the Ozarks, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, is the choice for you. The most advanced in propeller repair and scanning, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, can help you boat smarter, go farther, and last longer on beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist. Go with the best or stay on shore with the rest.
And we are back, and luckily able to get up and make his way off the field on his own accord, Shane Thomas. So good Love seeing that, Chris. It took him a while to get up, definitely shaken up, but he is up and will be okay. So here we go now, and here's the throw looking for Drake Schloop, who hits the ground and makes a great grab. About a 16-yard completion, and Schloop goes down and makes a nice play on the ball, Chris.
Yeah, he sure did, and Kruger threw that in a place where it couldn't be intercepted. A pretty smart throw from the junior. Looks like California going to call a timeout, give themselves a little more time with 13 seconds to go before halftime, but they have moved the ball well. That is 14 first downs for the Pintos in the first half. Osage has 9. But remember, the Indians have turned the ball over 4 times and then got stopped on the 2-yard line the last time they had the ball. So just been a terrible first half for the Indians.
See the beautiful Pintos strong water tower here in California on a nice fall evening, Chris. Just beautiful. About 68 degrees.
Oh man, this
feels
is perfect football.
Yeah.
Oh man, doesn't matter what level it is. This could be the Chiefs, this could be Mizzou, or it could be high school football. It's perfect fall football weather.
A little quick glance at our Ozark Homes fan cam. All right, now here come the Pintos. Kruger takes the snap out of the gun. Taking a shot. He's got his man. That's Myers now. Inside the 40, inside the 30, inside the 25, all the way down to the 24-yard line.
That was a pretty bad exhibition of tackling from the Indians defense there.
Yeah, Trevor Myers, just a huge gainer all the way down to the 24-yard line. That's a 46-yard hook and catch. And here's the deal. California calls the timeout here. They called the timeout the play before, setting this up. Who would think when you've got 65 yards to the house with 14 seconds left, you call a timeout? Well, when you got Myers running there and putting a dime right on him, is Kruger.
I tell you what, the Kruger has shown us a whole lot in this first half. He's run the ball really well. He's been tough to bring down when he carries it. But look at that arm he's got. He's got a gun back there, and he puts the ball on a line to those receivers.
Yeah, his accurate passing, and even earlier, the one just a couple plays ago to Drake Schloop that led to the timeout, that was a throw that was put where only the receiver could go and get it, and Schloop does just that. So with 2 seconds left, essentially, Chris, ball's at the 24-yard line. Probably not going to try a field goal here, or are they? No, they're going to keep the offense out there, and they're going to take a shot.
I think they feel pretty confident the way they've been throwing the ball the last few times that they got a shot maybe to stick this thing in the end zone.
All right, one last play here in the opening half. Kruger out of the shotgun. Higgins to his right. He's going to tuck it and run. Still on his feet, and he'll step out after a nice gainer of about 14 yards. Doesn't matter a ton, as that concludes our first half of play. Folks, right after a short break, we'll be back on Lake TV. It's time for our halftime show presented by Arrow Point Solar. Be right back on Lake TV after this.
Hey Indian fans, we know you're crazy about Osage Indians football, and so are we here at Bear Creek Valley Golf Club and Restaurant. Conveniently located just down the road from the Indians' home field, we want to wish the Indians the best of luck this season. Bear Creek Valley Golf Club and Restaurant, open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week, home to a top 15 golf course in the state of Missouri, and the proud official golf club of Osage Indians football on Lake TV. Go Indians!
Hi, I'm Mike Heitman, your local State Farm insurance agent. Please consider contacting me for any and all of your insurance needs.
What a season it's been at Big Surf Water Park, and as the surfing season winds down, it's time to fix your eyes on Lake TV for Osage Indians football. Let's trade those summer days splashing in the sunshine for those cool nights on the gridiron with the hometown Indians. Big Surf Water Park wishes the Indians the best of luck during the entire 2020 football season. Big Surf Water Park, the official family attraction of Osage Indians football on Lake TV.
Furniture, flooring, bedding, and blinds. That's what you'll find at Eldon Furniture. We make every house a home. When it comes to quality, Eldon stands alone.
John and Trevor with Eldon Furniture. It's September, a perfect time to update your home. With savings on furniture, flooring, bedding, and blinds.
Families like yours have allowed Eldon Furniture to service your home furnishing needs.
Eldon Furniture.
It's never-ending fun at The Lakes destination for dining and more. Redhead Lakeside Grill. Lounge poolside or enjoy the view with a cocktail in our heated pool. Try our authentic, scratch-made Caribbean-inspired menu or a slice of our handmade Neapolitan-style brick oven pizza. We're open 7 days a week and always family-friendly. Casual atmosphere and upscale lakeside service at its best. Redhead Lakeside Grill, your year-round destination for dining and more.
Back here on Lake TV, just in time for our band. We'll let you enjoy this as part of our Arrow Point Solar halftime show during our homecoming festivities here from Riley Field. It's our Arrow Point Solar halftime show, Chris, and a halftime show that I wasn't exactly expecting us to come into halftime with the home team leading by a score of 22-0, but that's exactly where we're at.
I'm not really all that surprised that the Pintos have been able to put up 22 points. It could be more. I mean, they could have 28-30 right now if things hadn't broken against them a little bit there toward the end. What I am surprised about is that the Indians have not put up any points, and really it's not because they didn't move the ball well, because they did. They moved the ball really well the whole first half. The problem is they turned it over 4 times and then they got stopped on downs twice.
Yeah.
It's incredible. One of those stops was on the 2-yard line. They go for it on 4th and goal and come up short. This very easily could be, a really close game with the score in the 20s, but things, the Indians have shot themselves in the foot with those 4 turnovers, and I tell you what, they've got enough firepower to try to get back in the game in the second half. The big question is going to be their defense. Can their defense stop this California offense?
Yeah, and you have just seen a showing from this senior class, from Garrett Berger on the line. Then you had Dawson Gump, who made the incredible play over here. Brian Davis has been all over the place. Tegan Higgins has had a whale of a ball game, fumble recovery, couple of scores. And then you got to look at the junior, Caitlin Kruger, who has just had a sensational game. And really, if you're the Osage Indians, Chris, at 22-0, that's not really the worst thing that can happen, because although, yes, this could be a closer game, you take away those 4 turnovers. Speaking of the 4 turnovers, it could be a lot further out of reach.
I tell you what, what we've seen from this Osage team in the games we have covered earlier this season, they come out in the second half and just blew out the teams they played in the second half. They're going to have to do that again tonight just to get back in this game. But if the Indians' defense isn't able to stop the Pintos, they're not going to be able to get back into this game because they'll just keep on scoring. I have no doubt Osage's offense can score some points and score maybe enough to win this game in the second half, but they're going to have that defense come through and stop this California. And the Pintos offense has really been rolling them.
Yeah, and Osage's 2 wins this year against Fulton to open the season, a week ago against Eldon, they outscored their opponents by an average of 22.5 points to 6 in the second half. And so that's a 16-point swing. Unfortunately for Osage, they're going to have to do better than that if they want to win this game, because so far tonight on homecoming night, Chris, California has just done that thing, and they continue to be a huge reason why would be that quarterback, Caitlin Kruger, that we touched on in the pregame. He's really done it all from running the football, and what I've been equally as impressed with is his throwing ability.
Absolutely. I mean, he's got a strong arm. He's thrown the ball down the field, but very accurate as well. I mean, he's really put it on the line. He's thrown well. And I tell you what, when he's running that ball out around the edge, he's tough to bring down. He's a strong kid, and he's just a junior. We came into this game thinking Osage junior quarterback Brockton McLaughlin might be the guy to stop here, and it's Ben Kruger on the other side.
Yeah, and you know, McLaughlin has that big arm, but man, it's a game of momentum. And tonight we've seen from the early start with a couple turnovers, the crowd got into it. They were excited about homecoming, and I'm telling you what, a lot of reason to be, and we see why. Because coming in, Chris, you saw, okay, California 2-1. Is it a light schedule, or is this team for real? And Chris, if you look at the first half, man, they look good, and they're on their way to a 3-1 start. They got a second half to worry about, but with the start, I do think they're on their way. And I'll tell you, if Osage wants to get a W tonight, they're going to have to really get going early in this second half.
Yeah. And you know, things are going to have to break Osage's way the second half, the way they broke California's way the first half. They're going to have to get some turnovers. Things are just going to have to break their way. And, I mean, from what we've seen from Osage this year, there's no doubt they can get back in the game if that happens. But the defense, that was a question coming in this game. I mean, we heard from Coach Devin Johnson earlier in the week telling us, I liked what our offense did last week. Defense, we've still got a ways to go, and we saw that tonight where they really just could not stop California's offense. The Pintos with 16 first downs in the first half alone. That's just not going to do it.
And I think you said Osage only had 6 first downs, and really they did move the football a little bit, but those 4 turnovers, and on top of that, the 2 fourth down stops. One was inside the 5-yard line that Osage had first and goal from the 5 and was unable to punch it in from there. So not only is California's offense under the direction of Kruger done very, very well, this defense has played really tough to shut out a Osage team that come in as one of the better offenses in the conference.
We have 0 punts so far in this game. So really neither team has stopped the other team. It's been turnovers for Osage, 4 of them, 2 turnovers on downs. They've got 9 first downs, so they've moved the ball up and down the field. And then, of course, the Osage defense hasn't stopped California either. They got 22 points on the board, could have more.
Yeah, and for me, California, they're going to get this football first to start the half. And obviously for them, they're going to want to have a time-consuming drive. They're going to want to get the Osage defense on the heels of their feet. But if you're Osage, Chris, as I alluded to, 22-0, this game's not out of reach. You have a really high-powered offense. You got to get a stop here on this first offensive series for California. Get the ball back in your playmaker's hand. And another thing, you got to love Coach Johnson, but let the kid play. They got a little cute in the first half, couple of plays on the turnovers, probably trying to do a little too much, and I'd like to see him just spread it out let McLaughlin air it out.
Well, and they got a little conservative when they had that 1st and goal down there. They put in the big package and just try to, jam it up the middle. It didn't work for them.
Chris, a lot of football left to be played, but right now California in control of this one. We're going to let you enjoy the cheerleaders' performance here on Lake TV as part of our halftime show. We'll be back.
Got dope like Pablo. Pablo, dope like Pablo. Draco, on the knock at Diego. Yeah, hasta luego. The way will be in rap, keep low. Them knows what potato.
So that has been your California Pinto varsity cheerleading. That's going to conclude our halftime show presented by Arrow Point Solar right here in California, Missouri. We've got a second half of football to be played between the Osage Indians and the California Pintos. We'll be back on Lake TV after this.
What is COMC? A health center where everyone has access to high-quality, affordable medical, dental, and behavioral health care, regardless of insurance or ability to pay. Offering primary care, preventative, chronic, pediatrics, and OBGYN. COMC even offers comprehensive dental and same-day emergency care. A health center that focuses on every aspect of your health. Everything your family needs to stay healthy. At COMC, your health is our mission.
Your time on the water is limited, and Hy-Vee and Osage Beach knows it. Let us do the shopping so you can maximize your lake time. With our Aisles online app, you can have your groceries delivered or ready for contactless pickup when you arrive to the lake. With all your grilling favorites, snacks, fresh produce, and home to the lake's largest wine, spirits, and beer department, your weekend at the lake starts with Hy-Vee and Osage Beach, where you'll find a helpful smile in every aisle.
Dig, mow, haul, and comfortably maneuver with a powerful diesel engine. Crown Power proudly sells Kubota's full line of equipment. Maximize the versatility with quick attach tools to switch jobs like a pro. Check out America's best-selling compact tractor, the Kubota L Series. Ask our experts about getting one home today. Available with a trailer and attachments to accomplish all your outdoor needs. Passion, power, performance. Visit your local Crown Power and Equipment dealership today.
Lake of the Ozarks is the boating capital in Missouri. Did you know that your prop is the most important part of your boat? With 27 years of propeller repair at Lake of the Ozarks, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, is the choice for you. The most advanced in propeller repair and scanning, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, can help you boat smarter, go farther, and last longer on beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist. Go with the best or stay on shore with the rest.
When it comes to your boat, maximize your lake time. We'll handle the rest. Check out Quick Car's Dockside Boat Cleaning. Quick Car comes to your dock and cleans it all from bow to stern. We can even clean your PWCs and dock while we're there. So relax. You're on lake time. Quick Car's Dockside Boat Cleaning. Quick, easy, and professional every time. In Osage Beach, 2 blocks from Hy-Vee.
With a nimble ride and an affordable price, owning an EX Series Wave Runner from Yamaha is a breeze. In fact, the hardest part about owning one is sharing. The incredibly reliable and unstoppably fun 2020 EX Series from Yamaha.
Visit Surdak Yamaha today in Osage Beach.
You ride on a reputation.
Hi, I'm Tyler Loftus with Ozark Homes. I'm here to tell you about our off-frame modular homes. Our modular homes are built to the state construction and electrical code. They all have 2x6 exterior walls and are insulated just like a regular site-built home. Also, our homes are completely customizable from the floor plan to the kitchen, the master suite, and much more. As an added bonus, our homes are built inside a factory, so you don't have to worry about the weather affecting your construction time. When you're thinking about a new home, think Ozark Homes, making homeowners' dreams come true for over 30 years.
We are back on Lake TV, and that's going to conclude our Arrow Point Solar halftime show. And, of course, our friends over at Arrow Point Solar, Chris, a great option for your energy. If you go solar, I got to tell you, you could save thousands of dollars over the life of your solar panel system.
Thousands?
Thousands.
Wow.
Over its life, you're going to decrease your electricity cost immediately. You could also get tax credits. If you pay income taxes each year, you could save big cash, and you're going to increase your home value. That's not all you'll do. You're also going to decrease your carbon footprint. I don't know if that's important to you.
Hey, that's important, man.
So decrease your carbon footprint with a Arrow Point Solar system.
How do I go about doing that?
Well, you got to call Randy Gromit. You can text him or call him. His number's 602-361-1287. Again, Randy Gromit with Arrow Point Solar, 602-361-1287. Text him, call him, tell him the crew from Lake TV sent you, and find out with a free, no obligation consultation how you can start saving today.
Randy's a great guy.
He is a lot of fun and big time sports guy. I know he was an athlete himself.
Just like you.
Yeah, back in the day. All right, so here are the starters on special teams for our second half, and we're underway. Fielded at the 20 now in California. They're going to start with the football and a 22-point lead here in front of their home crowd. And tell you what, they got off to a dream start tonight, Chris. We'll see if that translates here into this second half.
Tonight's Game on Lake TV brought to you by the Lodge at Port Arrowhead and Fat Polly's Pub, Big Surf Water Park, Bear Creek Valley Golf Club and Restaurant, Redhead Lakeside Grill, Surdike Yamaha, Ballpark's National Lake of the Ozarks, Missouri State High School Activities Association, Central Ozarks Medical Center, Arrow Point Solar, Quick Car in Osage Beach, Ivy Lake of the Ozarks, Crown Power and Equipment in Eldon, Cool Breeze Marine, Mike Heitman, State Farm Insurance, and Ozark Homes.
Uh-oh. Muff snap. Kruger trying to make something of it. He will. Still on his feet now, trying to get outside across the 40, across midfield, inside the 30. He will go, but we have a flag on the field, so it will come back, Chris. And it was a bad snap, fielded, picked up. Kruger goes all the way to the house, but there's a marker on the field, and we'll wait to see. Fireworks were shot off a little prematurely for the second time tonight.
Yeah.
We'll see about the flag.
Yeah, they're walking back, so more than likely this one is coming back. Yep.
And it's not just a hold, it's a personal foul.
Oh, both ways.
Oh, it offsets, so we'll replay first down.
Wow. Wow, you don't see that very often. So that takes a touchdown off the board because of personal fouls against both teams. So that really penalizes the Pintos.
Yeah, it takes a 70-yard run to the house for Kalen Kruger off the board. And that was a play going nowhere. It was a drop snap or a muff snap back in the backfield. Couple of Indian players were there.
Yep.
Kruger just outruns him, and then he's off.
I tell you what, this Indian defense looks like it's shell-shocked right now. Even after coming out of the halftime, you know they came out trying to, toughen up. They need to get a turnover or two, try to get back in this game, and you're going to have to do a little better than that.
Yeah, so first down and 10, it'll offset. We'll replay first down from the 30. First play from scrimmage once again of the second half. Kruger gives it to the up man. Not a whole lot doing. Nice play. Mason Clark with the stop. Tegan Higgins, the ball carrier. Just a couple. Going to bring up second down and 6 after the gain of 4.
So the Pintos had 16, unofficially 16 first downs in that first half to 9 for Osage. Indians turned the ball over 4 times. They're going to have to force some turnovers here in this second half.
Second down and 7. Kruger takes the snap. Looks to his right. Quick hitter and throws behind Myers, the intended target. Going to bring up third down and 7 now.
He had him open too on that slant. Myers had a couple of steps on the defender. If Kruger had been able to lay it in there right, he might still be running.
Third down and 7, Chris. 11:01, an opportunity here for the Osage defense to get a stop in this first half, or the first part of this second half. Low snap. Higgins gets the carry, nothing doing, a tackle for a loss behind the play. First guy there, Wisecarver, the transfer, big senior, one of the top linemen in the state of Missouri, makes a big play. We might see our first punt of the night right here.
That's right. We saw 0 punts in the first half, and the Indians get their first stop of the game there. So that is exactly what they needed to do coming out of halftime. Remember that big penalty flag that brought back the touchdown, and on the heels of that, the Indian defense gets the stop, and they'll get the ball back as long as they don't turn it over.
Derek Bradley and Keegan Vaughn back for Osage. Kruger, he does the punting as well, and looks like we're going to have a delay of game penalty as Kruger took just a little too long to make for call for the snap, Chris. So 5 more yards, and this is going to be a big-time possession for Osage.
You know what? That penalty flag that brought the touchdown back was, it was exactly what Osage needed to help get back in this game. If they can take this punt, they'll have decent field position for their first drive of the second half to try and get on the board.
Here's Kruger.
Nice punt.
With the punt. Fielded by Bradley, makes a couple of guys missed across midfield, and he's going to be waylaid there, but great starting field position. Derek Bradley, the sophomore, with a nice return. First down and 10. Osage inside California territory. Just imagine had Osage been able to score there, and it was 22-7 right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in that first half, the Indians moved the ball well every time they had it. They just turned the ball over or couldn't finish off a drive. Well, now they get the opportunity to get back on the board. Every game we have seen them this year, they've blown the other team out in the second half.
First down and 10. McLaughlin rolls to his right, has his man, and it's caught by Hunter Graber. Very nearly. Higgins almost got a hand on that. Dangerous pass. Really nice one. First down to his favorite target, Hunter Graber, the sophomore.
That was a sweet pass for McLaughlin. Watch this. He rolls out on the run, throws it just over the defender. Right there in Graber's hands, he picks up a nice, I tell you what, that guy's got some dreadlocks or so nice blonde locks of hair there. I need to grow my hair like that.
Yeah, I don't know, Chris. First down and 10 inside the 30-yard line. McLaughlin, the give to Webb, and he will be taken down violently.
Ouch. He felt that one.
After a gain of about 2 here. Now, Lake TV's Jason Stapleton, we'll be with him in just a moment. I know he's got some great information for us down there on the sideline. We're going to go to him here in a minute. Right now, though, it's second down and 10 for Osage.
Jason's Mr. Excitement down there.
Yeah, he is always excited, almost as pumped up as Ross Reinhardt. Here's the swing pass to Graber. Makes the first guy, no he doesn't, 25-yard line. We'll give him a modest gain of about 2.
So it's going to be a long third down play here for Osage to try to keep this drive alive. And down 22-0, clock running just under 9 minutes in the third quarter. The Indians still have plenty of time to climb back in this game, but they're going to have to do something with this third down.
So on third down and 7, McLaughlin. No, it's a direct snap to Webb, who holds on to it. He's pancaked. Going to bring up a big fourth down and 4 here outside the 20. So fourth down and 4. Big time situation, Chris, outside that Mike Heitman State Farm Insurance red zone.
Yeah, and it's plays like this that stopped Osage in the first half. They'd moved the ball, but then couldn't finish off the drive. They got to pick up 4 yards here to keep this thing alive.
So fourth down and 4. Blitz is on. Throw. It is in and out of the hands of Webb. Falls incomplete. So after a turnover on downs, California is going to take back over. They've got all the momentum on their homecoming night. Now it's Lake TV's Jason Stapleton.
Hey, boys, thanks a lot. Listen, the coaches down here on the Pintos sideline are really fired up. I wonder if they feel that their boys maybe a little flat. I heard a voice come from behind me in the stands and say, come on, boys, don't get bored. This is a tricky spot here for a high school football player to be ahead 22-0. Osage, they're no one to mess with. Don't sleep on them. Back to you, fellas. We're in for a good game.
Yeah, Jason, he's been used to a handful of Osage big-time second half. He says don't sleep on him, but right now, the offense just not able to get over the power of this California defense. They just continue to be too much for Osage tonight, Chris.
I tell you what, the Pintos, you remember the old Dallas Cowboys under Tom Landry? They had a saying of bend but don't break on the defense. Yeah. Well, you know, old people like me remember that. Bend but don't break defense. Well, you know, they'd give up yardage in the middle of the field, but then they'd stiffen up at just the right time and make the stop on the drive. And that's what the Pintos are doing in the game tonight. They give up plenty of yardage to Osage in the middle of the field, but when they get close, come up with a big play to keep the drive alive, the Pintos have stopped them every time tonight.
So 7:59.
You don't remember the bend but don't break?
Well, you've said it a handful of times since we've been working together, but Landry was well out of the thought by the time I started watching football.
Well, there was a little late hit there.
Well, that's a little bit of an acting job.
Yeah.
Kruger, he was trying to get the penalty flag. He tried to sell it, but
he did a good job, man. Give him an Emmy or an Oscar or something out there.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
False start on the Pinto offense in control here. Still 8 minutes in the third quarter, just a 3-score game, but the feel right now, Chris, is California's dominating.
Yeah, well, the defense, the Pintos defense, I mean, give credit to the Pintos offense. They've moved the ball, they've scored, they've done a great job, but their defense has come through huge. They forced the 4 turnovers. They've made 3 stops on 4th down. It's been very impressive for California tonight.
So first down and 15 now. Behind the sticks, Kruger gives it to Higgins, and a nice tackle by
Nice
Mason
hit.
Clark coming
Yeah.
up from the linebacker position to make that stop at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up second down and 14 or maybe even 15 after a very short gain.
Mason Clark, a senior, 6'1", 215, so he's a big fella, got a lot of muscle there, and I tell you what, the Osage defense needs to come through again, force another turnover.
Kruger gonna pass under pressure. Tries to make a few guys miss. He will, and oh, there's a big time block. It's gonna come back, and rightfully so. Myers just lights up Eric Cook, and it's gonna be called for a blindside block.
Yeah.
Eric Hood, rather.
Watch this here.
He absolutely got waylaid.
Yeah.
Watch here on your screen.
Boom, right there.
You're not allowed to come back towards the line of scrimmage and hit a player like that.
No.
That should have been a flag, and he's lucky no one got hurt. That was a big-time hit on Eric Hood, and Hood's not a small guy.
No, he is not. I tell you what, though, California's not out here playing tiddlywinks. They're out here and they're hitting people. They're playing tough football. That one, that blindside hit just can't do that. That's a big penalty. That'll back him up.
There are a lot of people wondering, well, why is that a penalty?
Because it's dangerous and people get hurt.
No. The rule is actually you cannot come back towards the football and hit a guy in the side. You can't blindside a guy coming back to the line of scrimmage. That's why that's a penalty, because it was a legal block where he hit him.
Because you've been a referee, right?
Yeah.
You know this stuff.
Well, I don't know all of this stuff, as the rules change every year, but I do know why that was a penalty. And Kruger now airing it out, looking deep, has his man, and it is caught on the play. Myers, who was called for the penalty moments ago, has a big-time catch, the 43-yard line. That's an absolute beauty. 45 yards on the pass. Look at that, right in the breadbasket of his wide receiver, Trevor Myers. And are you kidding me, Kalen Kruger?
Yeah, that was a nice pass. Dropped it right in the breadbasket there. The defenders were actually there. They just didn't play it right.
That's right.
Derek Bradley back there, he misplayed the ball. It went right over his head and dropped right into the receiver.
First and 10 now, 42-yard line inside Osage territory. Kruger, quick hitter, in and out of the reach of Myers, was looking for him again, just a little too hard on that one.
Yeah, I tell you what, that was a fastball. That was like a John Elway fastball there. Don't want to get in the middle of that one or you might get hurt.
Hey, if you're interested in finding out about going solar, Arrow Point Solar is the choice for you. You could save thousands of dollars, could decrease your carbon footprint. And if you're interested, you got to get hold of the crew at Arrow Point Solar. Now, second down and 9, low snap handled by Kruger. He's going to throw across his body, looking in and out of the hands of would-be receiver Drake Schloop. Thought he was interfered with as Webb with the coverage. Good coverage, going to bring up third down, and we're going to get another look at that, if that was really a penalty or was that great coverage. No, that's great coverage.
Pretty good coverage, yeah. I just wasn't open to throw to, but you can see California's getting more and more confident all the time. They don't feel like they have to run the ball to pick up yardage. They can throw it. They can do pretty much whatever they want.
They have, too.
They have, absolutely.
So third down and 10 now. Give to Higgins. He's got some daylight across the 40, inside the 35, and finally pushed out there at the 33-yard line. He's up close to a first down. Might have a measurement here. He's right near. It's going to be fourth and short here.
And you can see the way the Osage defenders are walking back to the line. Their shoulders are slumping. They just They're kind of losing a little life here as the clock continues to run. 6:47 in the third quarter, down 22 points, and California moving the ball. They've got a 4th and short here.
Yeah, it's a big time 4th down for the Osage Indians. I'm not going to say the game's on the line. You got to do something here quick to change this momentum. Could start right here, and for Cali, great opportunity to continue to take control. Higgins up the middle. He's got it inside the 30-yard line. 29-yard line of Osage. First down. And tell you what, Chris, the front has been dominated by Osage tonight. Or sorry, by California tonight. The Pintos offensive front, the Pintos defensive front, they have had their way. And right now, Chris, it doesn't look like Osage showing a whole lot of life. California is really taking them out of this ballgame.
I tell you what, and their offense in the first half just ground them down the whole half. They've kind of picked up here in the second half. Defense got a big stop, and they're on the roll again.
Quick hitter to Dawson Gump on the slant. Inside the 10 to the house. Touchdown! Pintos! Dawson Gump, the homecoming king from 29 yards out. And the Pintos extend their lead to 28-0. Kalen Kruger, just a sensational throw. Gump makes the play, and he's off to the races. 29 yards later, touchdown Pintos, and they extend to their largest lead of the night.
Yeah, the defender just playing too far off him on that one. You talked about that in the first half. That slant is wide open anytime California wants to take advantage of it, and they did right there.
Yeah, and Gavin Laggy, he's giving him that 10-15 yards. Just got an upper class. There it is again, and luckily, nice play making up for it here is Laggy. And I'll tell you, Vaughn came over to talk to Laggy, saying you're giving him a little too much room, and on the 2-point conversion, Vaughn makes up for it. But with 6:13 left in the third quarter, Chris, California in control. They lead 28-0. You're watching exclusive coverage of high school football on Lake TV.
It's never-ending fun at The Lakes destination for dining and more. Redhead Lakeside Grill. Lounge poolside or enjoy the view with a cocktail in our heated pool. Try our authentic, scratch-made Caribbean-inspired menu or a slice of our handmade Neapolitan-style brick oven pizza. We're open 7 days a week and always family-friendly. Casual atmosphere and upscale lakeside service at its best. Redhead Lakeside Grill, your year-round destination for dining and more.
Hi, I'm Mike Heitman, your local State Farm insurance agent. Please consider contacting me for any and all of your insurance needs.
And welcome back to Riley Field, where it's Lake TV's Game of the Week, Week 4, and the 2-1 California Pintos are in control here over the Osage Indians. Lots of football left to be played, but right now it's California. The kick by Oso is fielded here by Vaughn, who's got good yardage across the 30. Little stiff arm action, and then he's taken down by a bunch of Pintos and some physical tackling out there. It'll be first down, Osage.
I think I see a penalty flag.
There is.
Might have gotten a face mask on that one, or maybe a horse collar. Face mask.
Face mask, so a break there for the Indians, down 4 scores. They need to get going here.
Yeah, you can see, we were going to see the replay, but tonight's game on Lake TV brought to you by Central Ozarks Medical Center, Arrow Point Solar. Call Randy Gromit to get some information on Arrow Point Solar. Quick Car in Osage Beach, Hy-Vee Lake of the Ozarks, Crown Power and Equipment in Eldon, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, Mike Heitman, State Farm Insurance, Ozark Homes. Also the Lodge at Port Arrowhead and Fat Polly's Pub, Big Surf Water Park, Bear Creek Valley Golf Club and Restaurant, Redhead Lakeside Grill, Serdike Yamaha, Ballparks National Lake of the Ozarks, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
So 6:03 remaining here in the third quarter, and Osage now trying to keep hopes alive tonight. They're down big, 6:03 left. McLaughlin keeps it. He's going to get to the second level, still on his feet. Nice gainer. We'll give him 8 yards across the 40, and a penalty flag now. This is going to be something extracurricular, and it's getting chippy now, Chris.
Yeah, you know, these guys, They didn't start off the game liking each other, and they like each other a lot less right about now. That was a nice run from McLaughlin to pick up that yardage, but it's going to come back.
Yeah, and it's a frustrated Osage bunch, and they've been shooting themselves in the foot a lot tonight, Chris. We talked about the big couple of turnover on downs. You've got the 4 turnovers, just struggling to get anything going here. And California, as soon as they commit a penalty, well, Osage gives it right back to them.
Yeah, I tell you what, if there is a way to shoot yourself in the foot, Osage has found it tonight, because between turnovers, penalties, and everything else, they're really, really hurting themselves.
So 2nd down and 17 now. Throws across, he's looking for Webb. He's got Webb trying to get outside. He's being chased in pursuit, and going to call Wisecarver with another personal foul. Well, maybe his first one. They've caught him for a late hit, and Webb got taken down, Keenan Webb, but it's only because his own player hit the California player late, and it's going to end up backfiring twice for the senior transfer. First he gets the personal foul, and then their starting tailback gets shaken up in the mix of things due to his late hit, if that is the call, Chris.
Yeah, it was a very nice play. Good pickup there. You can see over on the sideline, a whole bunch of feet just get tangled up, and call is personal foul, and you are absolutely right, goes against Osage.
The second or third time that's happened tonight with Brody Wisecarver. First time it's been called tonight, and again, more importantly, Keenan Webb is shaken up.
You know, you like to see your offensive lineman be aggressive out there with those blocks, which he certainly was on that. He just was a little overly aggressive because he kept blocking when they were out of bounds and came back on him.
All right, well, we'll take a commercial break. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
Hey Indian fans, we know you're crazy about Osage Indians football, and so are we here at Bear Creek Valley Golf Club and Restaurant. Conveniently located just down the road from the Indians' home field, we want to wish the Indians the best of luck this season. Bear Creek Valley Golf Club and Restaurant, open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week, home to a top 15 golf course in the state of Missouri, and the proud official golf club of Osage Indians football on Lake TV. Go Indians!
What a season it's been at Big Surf Water Park, and as the surfing season winds down, it's time to fix your eyes on Lake TV for Osage Indians football. Let's trade those summer days splashing in the sunshine for those cool nights on the gridiron with the hometown Indians. Big Surf Water Park wishes the Indians the best of luck during the entire 2020 football season. Big Surf Water Park, the official family attraction of Osage Indians football on Lake TV.
I tell you what, there is just no substitute for aggressive play in the game of football. And down here on the sidelines, it's clear that the edge for aggressiveness goes to the Pintos. You see the flags flying, a little bit of sloppiness. Osage trying to hang in there. Back to you guys in the booth. See ya.
It's a good gainer there on the far sideline, Chris, as McLaughlin was running for dear life on 3rd and 21. He's able to pick up about 16 yards. I think it was Hunter Graber that he connects with. Going to bring up 4th down and 5. And not enough for the first down, but an impressive effort, and now makes this decision a little tougher.
Yeah, great job for McLaughlin to stay alive back there. Ran about a mile before he could get that ball off, and then made a nice pass. Big play here to try to keep this drive and some hope alive.
4th down and 3. Keegan Vaughn with the early start. Going to be a false start, illegal procedure, 5-yard penalty, bring up 4th and 8. And honestly, not a lot of decision to be made here, Chris. I mean, you haven't stopped California except for via the penalty where they were forced to punt earlier. And now with 4th and 8, I mean, you got to go. You got to roll the dice here, down 4 scores, quarter and half to go. Osage, they had scored. It might be a different story, but they got to get something going here.
Yeah, you know, it's like we said earlier. I mean, if there's a way they can hurt themselves in this game tonight, they're finding a way to do it.
So 4th down and 8 now. McLaughlin Out of the gun, he's going to roll to his right. He's under pressure again. Flips it out there, has his man. That's caught again, wide open. He had Vaughn out there, also had Hunter Graber. So on 4th down and 8, a big-time completion by the junior. Finds his favorite target, Hunter Graber, the sophomore, the 41-yard line. First down, Osage, and they're still alive, Chris.
And that was all McLaughlin. Again, just like the play before, running around back there, buying himself some time, lets the receiver get open, finds him, and puts it on him.
So here we go, out of the shotgun, 41-yard line. Rolling to his right. McLaughlin into the flat, has his man. There's Vaughn, and there's got to be a late hit out of bounds. Looks like Tegan Higgins getting a little chippy on the near sideline. No flag, and surprised it wasn't thrown. Going to be a first down for Osage. They're just outside. Chris, tell me if this is a late hit here on Higgins.
I thought it was a late hit for sure. Great pass from McLaughlin, puts him right there.
He is out, he's out. Oh, that's got to be a late hit.
Yeah.
We've seen it all night long against the Indians. You got to call it both ways. That's a bad no call. First down and 10, ball at the 21-yard line. California in control. They lead 28-0. McLaughlin into the slant, has his man. It's Hunter Graber inside the 5-yard line, and really intentional about that throw. It was very slow developing and not a lot of speed once he caught it, but brings up first down and goal. And how about the drive here for the Indians, Chris?
Yeah, the Indians in the Mike Heitman State Farm Insurance red zone. Again, they've been there before in the game, got stopped on 4 downs inside the 5-yard line earlier in the game. They'll need to punch this one in, try to stay alive.
McLaughlin. Creasy with the carry. No, McLaughlin keeps it, and he is stopped. Bryant Davis, the senior, he's been all over the place tonight. He's got a fumble recovery. He's got a slew of tackles, including a pair for a loss. The senior, a big-time game, a big-time stop right there. Second down and goal for Osage.
Clock running, 3:16 here in the third quarter. 28-0 California. So Osage has to get some points here. They've got to get in the end zone. Then they got to figure out how to stop California and get the ball back a few times if they're going to climb back in this thing.
Second down and goal. Play action, gonna be a run. That's a fumble. That's a fumble, and that is recovered by California. The 5th turnover of the game. I don't know what the Indians were thinking. It's recovered by number 24. How about that? Caden Bax has been all over the place. That is the 5th turnover, and how about that, Chris? I mean, I don't know what else to say. Osage just continues to knock on the doorstep, give themselves opportunities, and then something like that. I don't know what was being thought right there.
You know, and that backwards pass, it's a live ball out there when you throw it, you know, behind it like that. And so when the receiver couldn't bring it in, it was a live ball. And California takes advantage of it again. Make it 5 turnovers for Osage now.
That's disheartening if you're the Osage Indians, man.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Here's the first one. That is in there, and that is caught. Wow. Dawson Gump, a big target that time. Really nice coverage by Laggy on the play. He's got burned a couple of times, and Gavin Laggy, the sophomore, gets in there and makes a nice play, but better throw and better catch.
You know, we came into this game wondering if California was for real. Remember, they were 1-9 last season with most of these guys playing. Will they come back this year? They're bigger, they're stronger, got a year of experience, and yes, they are for real. They look pretty darn good.
Kruger now low snap. He's had a lot of those today. Higgins, he'll get swallowed in the backfield. First man there for the Indians. That's big number 63, Tanner Gardner. The 6-foot lineman, he weighs in, Tanner Gardner, he weighs in at 260, Chris.
I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, don't say anything about me. I knew it was coming. I figured.
You got some baby weight on. You might have a baby tonight, right?
Yeah, there's a good chance that Brentley Liliana will grace the world with her presence tonight.
Wow.
Beautiful mama at home. Unique watching on the tube. So, hi, Mama Bear. Get ready. Chris thinks it's happening tonight. Here's Higgins now with the carry. He's got some room across the 30. He's got a little bit of a limp. The ball's on the turf. And recover is Dawson Gump. I don't know. Everything that could happen right for California tonight has, because that fumble was with 3 Indians right there with Higgins, and it's going to hit the turf. And the senior, I mean, it's his night. He's the homecoming king. He's got to be Johnny on the spot, and he is. Gump with the recovery, 1st down and 10, California.
Pretty nice hit there from Vaughn to knock the ball out, but like you said, the ball has been bouncing the Pintos' way all night, and it does again right there. And so they've got it up at the 45-yard line. Clock running, 1:15 to go here in the 3rd quarter, and it's all good for California on this homecoming Friday night.
Yeah, 1st down and 10, nearing midfield already. Oh, that's a little delayed play. Here comes Kruger inside the 30. That's going to be a late hit. Absolutely it will be. And Laggy going to get called for it. And I don't know. I mean, I'll tell you, Kruger, for as good of a player as he sells that every time, and that time he gets the call.
Good actor.
Yeah, he was right on the boundary.
Great
I don't
play.
blame him for trying. He's absolutely high football IQ. He kind of lets up right there. And I mean, he gave him a little shove right there by the line, but nice job, Kruger. He's been the best player on the field tonight.
I tell you what, it's been all California beginning to end. Osage has definitely hurt themselves with all these turnovers and everything, but I mean, you got to credit the Pintos. They've taken advantage of it every time, and this Indians defense just cannot stop them.
With a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter, Osage down 28-0. Here's Kruger down inside the Mike Heitman State Farm Insurance red zone, taking a shot to the end zone, incomplete. Man, a really risky throw right there. Fortunately for Kruger, it falls harmlessly to the turf, and we're inside a minute to play here in the 3rd quarter.
You know, that was kind of a fun play to watch, though, because what Kruger did was he dropped back and just threw the ball up to a spot. He just threw it to a spot, expected the receiver to get there, and it almost worked for him that time. It was like just throwing it up for grabs, it seemed like, but it was almost caught.
Yeah, no doubt. Osage didn't get a head turned around in time, Chris. So here is 2nd down. Kruger in the backfield. He's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Nice defensive stop right there. This time it's Matt Barnes again, the sophomore. He had a big play in the 1st half on a tackle for a loss. So inside, 35 seconds to play, about an 8-second difference between the game clock and the play clock. California will have to run one more play. It's 3rd and 13 from the Osage 16-yard line.
You know, keep in mind, this Osage team has a lot of young guys. Matt Barnes is a sophomore, so's Tanner Gardner.
Kruger now, 3rd down. He's going to take a shot. He's under pressure. Steps up. He will go down. Guess who? Jackson Creasy with the stop at the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be the final play of our 3rd quarter. So with 1 quarter left on Lake TV's Game of the Week, it's all Pintos. They lead the Osage Indians by a score of 28-0. We'll be back on Lake TV after this.
What is COMC? A health center where everyone has access to high-quality, affordable medical, dental, and behavioral health care, regardless of insurance or ability to pay. Offering primary care, preventative, chronic, pediatrics, and OBGYN. COMC even offers comprehensive dental and same-day emergency care. A health center that focuses on every aspect of your health. Everything your family needs to stay healthy. At COMC, your health is our mission.
All right, we're back here on Lake TV, and the extra point, it's going to be about 30 4-yard attempt after the penalty. The hold by Davis. The kick is up, and it is wide right. Had plenty of leg, but just wide. So with 11. Oh, it was the field goal attempt, and it was, man, I'll tell you what, had enough leg by the young man. Just was wide right, so Osage dodges a bullet. They'll take over after the missed field goal. But, man, that is a really, really good kicking leg by number 86 for California. Boy, it's Adolfo Ocio, and California really does have good kickers historically. They have kids that can just kick the football.
He got a lot of muscle in that left leg. He just missed it over to the right. But again, California did what they wanted to do. They ran some time off the clock.
So Osage now clinging to the slightest bit of hope. 28-0, 11:55 left. McLaughlin gonna take a shot to Graber, and it is Dawson Gump with the interception at the 47-yard line, California. Once again, Chris, that takeaway presented by Arrow Point Solar. It's time to go solar, saving you thousands of dollars over the life of your solar panel system. Decrease your electricity costs, increase your home value, possibly could even obtain local rebates, grants, and other discounts. And the biggest thing, you'll decrease your carbon footprint. You could contact Randy Gromit today to schedule your free, no-obligation consultation. Financing options are even available with no money down and a fixed interest rate. What are you waiting for? Call Randy Gromit or shoot him a text. He does either. 602-361-1287. Again, Randy Gromit. Shoot him a call or text at 602-361-1287. And Chris, as we wrap up that sponsor read, that's 6 turnovers.
Yes, 6 turnovers. I don't know when the last time a team won a game with 6 turnovers, but it's been quite a while if it ever happened.
It's not tonight. No. And Tegan Higgins, the carry for 9 yards and going to bring up 2nd down and 1.
Well, and McLaughlin on that last interception, he threw it off balance, off his front foot. He wasn't really in a position to throw that ball. Shouldn't have thrown it. Kind of desperation time, and it comes back to haunt him again, and 6 turnovers.
Yeah, this has not been Brockton McLaughlin's best game. Now, he has not been at fault for tonight's performance. He's only got a couple of picks and, really at this point just trying to keep his team in there, but it's not been his best performance, and you got to give credit to the California defense because they have caused him fits all night long.
Nice
quick hitter there. 1st down on the play. Dawson Gump and Gavin Laggy, junior for the Indians, looks to be shaken up. So we'll take a short commercial break. You're watching exclusive coverage of high school football on Lake TV.
Your time on the water is limited, and Hy-Vee in Osage Beach knows it. Let us do the shopping so you can maximize your lake time. With our Isles online app, you can have your groceries delivered or ready for contactless pickup when you arrive to the lake. With all your grilling favorites, snacks, fresh produce, and home to the lake's largest wine, spirits, and beer department, your weekend at the lake starts with Hy-Vee in Osage Beach, where you'll find a helpful smile in every aisle.
And we are back on Lake TV. And so looks like Gavin Laggy was able to get off the field in California now, 1st and 10. And how about the efficiency, not just running the football? We came into this game believing Kalen Kruger, not much of a passer so far this season. The stat book certainly didn't look like he was, but tonight he has certainly looked precise. He's been accurate, and he has been impressive.
And he's got some big, strong receivers to throw to, too. They make good targets because they're tall kids, and they run really well. And he's found them tonight. He's put the ball right on them, and they've made hay with it. It's 28-0. It very easily could be 40-0 at this point.
Yeah, you're not kidding. And California may tack on inside the 40. Kruger, they're going to take a shot looking for Myers. Deep. Myers almost hauled it in. Little overthrown. Trevor Myers very nearly made a great catch. They were looking for the blow, game-ending blow right there, man. I'm telling you what. You see a replay here, just a little too much, Chris.
Yeah, it was a really good play. He's got 2 steps and really, I mean, it was right there. Could have been caught. It was a little bit too far, but still could have been caught. But, hey, man, I tell you what, this is an impressive California team, and Kruger is a very impressive quarterback, and he's just a junior.
Yeah, and you can blame guys like Odell Beckham Jr. For that last one, because in the old days, really what you do there as the receiver, Chris, you leave your feet and you get both hands on the football. But in 2020 at the high school level, you watch too many NFL and college highlights, and that's what they do when they warm up, is they're trying to catch them one-handed. And really, Trevor Myers had himself a ball game, but if he would have got both hands on that one, that would have definitely been a grab, because really that was a great throw, man. That was a great throw once again. Initially, it looked like it was overthrown, but after our beautiful replay by Crown Power, no, it was a really good throw. So 9:40, Chris, and we look around the Tri-County. There's a couple games canceled in the Tri-County Conference this week, so try to give you some score updates here in a moment.
Ooh, threw that one way behind.
Behind Myers, and falls incomplete, going to bring up 4th down and 10.
Boy, it's turned into a perfect night for football, though. It's probably dropped down in the 60s here in California. A little bit nippy out there, but homecoming, perfect night for the Pintos and their fans, up 28-0, 9:26 to go in the ball game.
So a big 4th down here, 4 scores to go. Boy, Osage would have to get busy quick if they were going to get back in this one. I mean, I know they can score quick, but
they're going to need a couple miracles.
Right, so 4th down and long. And look here for Bryant Davis in the flat across the 30. He's got 1st down yardage up to about the 21-yard line, inside the 20 of the 19-yard line. That is, wow, what a play right here. 1st down again, and this time on 4th and 10, it's the senior Bryant Davis. And inside the Mike Heitman State Farm Insurance red zone are the Pintos once again.
Tonight's game on Lake TV brought to you by Central Ozarks Medical Center, Arrow Point Solar, Quick Car in Osage Beach, Hy-Vee Lake of the Ozarks, Crown Power and Equipment in Eldon, Cool Breeze Marine, Mike Heitman State Farm Insurance, and Ozark Homes.
Higgins on the 1st down carry inside the 15-yard line to the 14. See if we can't get some score updates.
Tonight's game also brought to you by the Lodge at Port Arrowhead and Fat Polly's Pub, Big Surf Water Park, Bear Creek Valley Golf Club and Restaurant, Redhead Lakeside Grill, Serdike Yamaha, Ballparks National Lake of the Ozarks, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
.8:43 left in the game, and the Zizzers lead the Lakers in the 4th quarter 28-0 there. There's an incomplete pass looking for Bryant Davis. Now the Versailles and Eldon game both canceled tonight. Southern Boone at Versailles and Hallsville at Eldon. So Booneville and Blair Oaks would be the other one in our area. 51-7. Blair Oaks in control of that one, and that is the powerhouse in the Tri-County. That one is actually final at this point in time. So really right now, Blair Oaks, they improved to 4-0 in California. They're going to be right on their heels at 3-1, 1-1 in the conference after tonight's win. Low snap. Fielded by Kruger into the end zone. Looks off the deflection, and it's a touchdown. Johnny on the spot. Drake Schloop on the deflection, and sometimes you're good, sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're both. And tonight, not only have the California Pintos been really, really good, they've been a little lucky, Chris.
Yes, they have. I mean, that's about the only way you can explain a play like that. That was pretty special.
That was absolutely incredible. Trevor Myers with an assist to Drake Schloop. And here come the Pintos up 34-0 on their homecoming night at Riley Field. Davis the hold. Oh, Davis now going to have to roll. He's in. The 2-point conversion is good. So just like that, everything when it should be going wrong, it doesn't. It leads to another miraculous play in the Pintos. They're in control by a score of 36-0. We'll be back on Lake TV after this.
Dig, mow, haul, and comfortably maneuver with a powerful diesel engine. Crown Power proudly sells Kubota's full line of equipment. Maximize the versatility with quick attach tools to switch jobs like a pro. Check out America's best-selling compact tractor, the Kubota L Series. Ask our experts about getting one home today. Available with a trailer and attachments to accomplish all your outdoor needs. Passion, power, performance. Visit your local Crown Power and Equipment dealership today.
And we are back on Lake TV. And Chris, well, tonight's homecoming night for California has been really, really good, and they're up 36-0.
Yeah, just about everything that can go right has gone right for the Pintos, and just about everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for Osage. At last touchdown for California, a tip drill in the end zone that results in 6. And on the other side of the coin, 6 turnovers for Osage and a couple more turnovers on downs. It's just been, it really has been all good for one team, all bad for another team tonight. This game could be much, much closer with a couple of breaks going a different way.
Yeah, I mean, and you also got to touch on, Chris, how opportunistic California has been. When they've had opportunities, they've capitalized, they've made the plays, and I mean, they have just come tonight ready to play. So here's the kick. Fielded inside the 10. Here's some running room, and here come the Indians now across midfield, across the 40. How about this inside the 30? And that's the best play of the night for the Indians. It's Derek Bradley, the sophomore, with a big-time play inside the 16-yard line with 8:05 left.
And you can see he takes the kickoff, finds a little hold there on the left side, and when he turns on the jets here, boy, he can fly. Takes it up the sideline, makes a really good move right here. Gets by
the kicker.
That was just an Olay there, and finally gets caught down there about the 16-yard line. Nice return.
Yeah, that's going to bring it first down and 10 inside the Mike Heitman State Farm Insurance red zone already. That's a bright spot for Osage here in this second half. We'll see if they can get rid of that 0 on the scoreboard. Here's McLaughlin. Has a man looking for him into the end zone, and it is caught. Touchdown, Osage. Graber, and that was a nice throw and a better catch because Graber took a shot right in the side.
That had to hurt. He's going to feel that in the ribs tomorrow, but he held on to it. Really nice throw there on the run from McLaughlin.
Ugh, that had to hurt. He took a shot right in the side. So Osage, they're going to try the extra point. Into a tip that, Aiden Ford, the sophomore. It's a 30-point game. Ford, the kick after, is up. And it's good. So Osage finally, 3.5 quarters in, they are on the board, but it's California up big by a score of 36-7. You're watching exclusive coverage of high school football on Lake TV.
Lake of the Ozarks is the boating capital in Missouri. Did you know that your prop is the most important part of your boat? With 27 years of propeller repair at Lake of the Ozarks, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, is the choice for you. The most advanced in propeller repair and scanning, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, can help you boat smarter, go farther, and last longer on beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist. Go with the best or stay on shore with the rest.
And we are back in the fourth quarter, and Osage finally gets on the board. It's a big-time kick return, and then it's a touchdown from Brockton McLaughlin to Hunter Graber. But how about the return by the sophomore, Chris?
Yeah, very nice. Took it up the left sideline. That pretty much put him in position to get the touchdown there and get the goose egg off the board. 36-7, 7:22 to go. So at this point, California probably expect them when they come back just to pound it, grind it, run that clock, and get this thing over with.
And I might expect something spicy here from Osage on this onside attempt.
Maybe so. They got to do something. They need to get this ball back.
Oh, there it is, and it's fielded by number 60 for California, and that's where the Pintos take over. So Hunter Brenzen, the sophomore, makes the recovery.
Good job.
California going to get to take over. It'll be interesting to see if they even have Caitlin Kruger and Tegan Higgins back out there. They do have Kruger, but it looks like Drake Schloop in there now instead of Higgins.
Well, and at this point, I would expect with 7:19 to go that they would just keep handing it off, run the clock, and get out of here with a nice homecoming win. They've got the ball on the 47, so they start off with good field position.
Osage does have 3 timeouts. Here's the give, and still on his feet. He doesn't want to go down. That's a big-time carry for Anik Dunaway, the junior.
Wow.
How about that, Chris?
Wow. I tell you what, it looked like he was down about 3 times. He just kept squirting through, picked up big yardage. Wow. I tell you what, and on top of that, good strong run, but the Indian defense are tired. They've been beat up all night long. Now they're kind of running out of hope and losing heart. It's hard to make tackles when that happens.
So first down and 10 from the Mike Heitman State Farm Insurance red zone, 20-yard line. It's in there to Myers, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown. How about that? Still throwing the football and making it look easy. Trevor Myers from his quarterback. Wow.
Yeah.
How about this?
Not so much for running the clock out, huh? They throw it, put it on a dime, put it in the end zone, and put up 42.
Yeah, well, Osage gets a quick touchdown, and California says, hey, not so fast. We know you guys can score. Don't forget, so can we. And Kruger just adds to his impressive evening, and he really has a trust with not just Trevor Myers, but also Dawson Gump, his 2 wideouts, and both have been absolutely sensational tonight, and they've gotten some great passes to go after. Oh, my goodness, that's an impressive extra point by Osio. So after the extra point by Osio, California regains their 36-point lead by a score of 43-7. With 6:38 left, you're watching exclusive coverage of high school football on Lake TV.
When it comes to your boat, maximize your lake time. We'll handle the rest. Check out Quick Car's Dockside Boat Cleaning. Quick Car comes to your dock and cleans it all from bow to stern. We can even clean your PWCs and dock while we're there. So relax. You're on lake time. Quick Car's Dockside Boat Cleaning. Quick, easy, and professional every time. In Osage Beach, 2 blocks from Hy-Vee.
With a nimble ride and an affordable price, owning an EX Series Wave Runner from Yamaha is a breeze. In fact, the hardest part about owning one is sharing. The incredibly reliable and unstoppably fun 2020 EX Series from Yamaha.
Visit Surdyke Yamaha today in Osage Beach.
And we are back, Chris. Just like that, California regains their 36-point lead. And how about the night for one, Kaylin Kruger?
Wow, I'm telling you what, everything going right for California tonight, but I tell you what, they've made a lot of their own breaks.
Another return, not quite as big. A little extracurricular still going on, and I think the game is getting chippy. Goes without saying, and 6:28 left in the game. Chris, just want to see everyone get out of here with no more injuries.
Yeah. So good coverage there from the Pinto kickoff team, unlike the time before where Osage got all the way down the field. Not that time.
So it looks like the Camdenton game has gone final. They do get a touchdown, but they lose by a score of 28-6, and a game they did not expect to lose that lopsided, Chris.
Probably not, but Zizzers are good again this year. I tell you, that West Plains team is so hard to beat when they're at home. They're hard to beat anywhere, but especially when they're at home. And the Lakers 2-2 on the season now, but they've had a really tough schedule to start the season with. Doesn't get any easier against Bolivar next week.
No way. On the option here to Webb, Keenan Webb makes the first guy miss. His own guy gets in his way, and a modest gain of about 5.
So now Osage down 43-7, clock running 5:44 here in the ball game. They just kept it on the ground there. Nice gain. We'll see if they just keep running the ball here, run that clock, or if they take some shots down the field. Might be time to throw up the white flag.
Yeah, with 5:30 left, Chris, 36-point deficit. You know you're not going to win this one. So, like the decision, just let's get some carries. And here's Jackson Creasy still on his feet with a big-time rumbling carry up shy of the 40. They'll mark him down to the 38-yard line, so a nice gain.
You know, and some of the bigger stars for Osage have not had great games tonight. Creasy's had a fumble. Brockton McLaughlin's had a fumble inside the red zone. So, you know, they've just one of those games where if it can go wrong, it has gone wrong for Osage tonight, and the Pintos have taken advantage of it.
Following tonight's game, don't go anywhere. We have our post-game show presented by Quick Car in Osage Beach. We'll talk with California head coach Derek Scroggins about his team's impressive showing. We'll also name our player of the game. McLaughlin now under pressure, still on his feet, still going before being taken down. That's gotta be a late hit.
Yeah.
No way that's not a late hit. I know they don't like it up here, but that was way out of bounds. The extra pull of the jersey knocks down the starting quarterback. You're gonna see that called every time.
Yeah, it's a little chippy. You get plays like that, and we've seen it all night long. These two teams really don't like each other. Should have let them go way before that.
Yeah, we have the advantage of seeing a replay over here.
Yeah.
So we get to see it twice before we make our call. But yeah, that is definitely late hit. A little too late for Osage, but their offense the last couple of possessions moving the football here just a little bit, Chris.
Yeah, you know, and you gotta be impressed with McLaughlin when he gets out there, runs the ball. He's tough to catch, you know. I mean, should have been caught a couple of times, picked up some good yardage and got out of bounds.
Yeah, but this California defense, they've stymied him tonight.
Yeah, they sure have.
It's not the performance that the Tri-County Conference is used to seeing from him. And here's Jackson Creasy with a tough run inside the 25 up to the 24-yard line. You'll give him 17 yards and an Osage first down. And a young man we're really excited about for Coach Devin Johnson's squad, Jackson Creasy. Another player haven't heard a whole lot from this evening, Chris.
And you saw the Pinto defense grabbing for that ball, trying to strip him. Creasy strong enough to be able to hang on to. That's a big, strong guy.
Yeah, 6 turnovers tonight, and not by mistake. California has been hungry. Here's a little fade route looking for Ely. Falls incomplete. It was a decent throw. Ely timed his jump just about right, but unable
just kind of went through
to
his
pull
hands.
it down.
Yeah. And again, it's just kind of been one of those nights. Clock.
That's an NFL style fade.
Yeah.
Throw it up there, let your big dog go get it. Drew Ely not able to go get it. So going to bring up 2nd down and 10. The clock continues to run, Chris. That's that mercy clock.
Yeah.
I was not anticipating seeing the mercy clock for the Osage California game tonight.
No, I really wasn't either. I was kind of expecting a high-scoring battle, you know, maybe, 35-30, something like that. But it's been California tonight.
McLaughlin now tries to get outside. Still on his feet into the end zone. Touchdown, Osage. Brockton McLaughlin with the rushing touchdown makes it a 30-point game with 1:59 and a nice run by McLaughlin. I think we may have even had a hold outside that didn't get called, but McLaughlin, a really nice run. See here at Drew Ely.
Oh yeah, kind of grabbed him there, didn't he?
Definitely did. Gets away with a hold, does Ely, and McLaughlin into the end zone, touchdown. That's his 6th rushing touchdown of the season with a minute 59, pulls it back to a 30-point game.
That might be the only break of the night for Osage, not getting the holding call on that. Ooh.
Kick is up, it's low for Aiden Ford, falls incomplete. So with 1:59 left, it's a 30-point game, California out in front.
Hi, I'm Tyler Loftus with Ozark Homes. I'm here to tell you about our off-frame modular homes. Our modular homes are built to the state construction and electrical code. They all have 2x6 exterior walls and are insulated just like a regular site-built home. Also, our homes are completely customizable from the floor plan to the kitchen, the master suite, and much more. As an added bonus, our homes are built inside a factory, so you don't have to worry about the weather affecting your construction time. When you're thinking about a new home, think Ozark Homes, making homeowners' dreams come true for over 30 years.
Hi, I'm Mike Heitman, your local State Farm insurance agent. Please consider contacting me for any and all of your insurance needs.
And we are back on Lake TV, and Osage punches it in. Drew Brockton McLaughlin punches it in, and Osage pulls back to 30. But man, Chris, just can't say enough about the way Coach Derek Scroggins had his team prepared for tonight's game.
Absolutely. His boys have bought into his system, and I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat for the rest of the season.
Here's Bax with the return. He's got some good yardage. Bax across midfield. Finally pushed out at about the 41-yard line. Just an incredible return and a magical night for the California Pintos continues as Caden Bax. He's got an interception. He's got a fumble recovery. He's got a slew of tackles. How about a really nice kick return to his night that's already been really, really good?
Any chance he's going to be the player of the game?
I don't know if you can give it to anybody but Kruger, and I also think Higgins is up there, and
yeah,
Bryant Davis in the conversation. I tell you what, a lot of guys. You got Dawson Gump, you got Trevor Myers.
Yep.
I mean, had a lot of opportunities, a lot of candidates for tonight's player of the game.
Yeah, the ballpark national player of the game.
We got a new quarterback in there. New runner and a new quarterback. The quarterback is Martin Kilmore, the sophomore.
Clock running, minute and a half to go as the Pintos basically just trying to run out the game. And I think probably at this point, Osage basically is happy to have that happen too and just get this over with and get back home.
Yeah, Patterson with the carry, his first of the night, the junior, Tyler Patterson, number 45 for California with the carry. Going to bring up 2nd down and 4 as we are nearing inside a minute. Here's a wobbly one, almost caught the intended target, Tim Tyner, the junior. So that's going to bring up 3rd down now.
I'll tell you what, Coach Scroggins hasn't called off the dogs. He's still throwing the ball down there.
A great opportunity to get his younger guys some reps, see what his backup quarterback can do if he gets pressed into duty. So 3rd and 5, minute 07 left. Chris, ball at the 35-yard line of Osage.
And we got the Quick Car post-game show coming up for you here in just a couple minutes.
Kilmer, the give, up man a few yards on 3rd and short, going to bring up 4th down. That's Patterson once again. Inside a minute to go, Chris, and how about this? An incredible night for the California Pintos. They're going to improve to 3-1. Now, if you're the Osage Indians, you fall back to 2-2. Back and forth through the early go. When you win, you lose, you win, you lose. They're going to be sitting at 2-2. The tough one next week. As far as Lake TV is concerned, we won't have a broadcast for you next Friday night. That'll be our bye week as all of our teams on the road. Patterson up the middle has the 1st down yardage, and the clock will stop momentarily, and then that is it. So that should be our final play tonight after we conclude. It'll be your Quick Car post-game show. Chris Schneider and I will talk to you about what happened tonight. Jason Stapleton will be joined by head coach Derek Scroggins, and we'll name our player of the game presented by Ballparks National. So one last snap from California. Kilmore throws into the flat for Currens. Curran's on the little bubble screen, still going inside the 15, finally taken down, and a nice play, very fitting. We would end with a Pintos successful play. Your final from California. Beautiful Riley Field, it's the Pintos 43. Osage 13. We'll be back on Lake TV after this.
Hi, I'm Mike Heitman, your local State Farm insurance agent. Please consider contacting me for any and all of your insurance needs.
Hey Indian fans, we know you're crazy about Osage Indians football, and so are we here at Bear Creek Valley Golf Club and Restaurant. Conveniently located just down the road from the Indians' home field, we want to wish the Indians the best of luck this season. Bear Creek Valley Golf Club and Restaurant, open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week, home to a top 15 golf course in the state of Missouri, and the proud official golf club of Osage Indians football on Lake TV. Go Indians!
What a season it's been at Big Surf Water Park, and as the surfing season winds down, it's time to fix your eyes on Lake TV for Osage Indians football. Let's trade those summer days splashing in the sunshine for those cool nights on the gridiron with the hometown Indians. Big Surf Water Park wishes the Indians the best of luck during the entire 2020 football season. Big Surf Water Park, the official family attraction of Osage Indians football on Lake TV.
And we are back right here on Lake TV, where the final from Riley Field in California, Missouri, 43-13, and just an incredible night, Chris. The night belonged to the California Pintos. Kalen Kruger, just incredible tonight. 3 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns. He was all over the place, and he had a lot of help. But when you look at tonight's game, the real story, Osage had 6 turnovers.
Yeah, that pretty much says it. I don't recall ever seeing a team win with 6 turnovers, or 5, or 4 for that matter.
Right.
You turn the ball over, you're going to lose. That's just pretty simple. And Osage did it from beginning to end tonight. I mean, it started in the first quarter and never stopped, really. And they kept shooting themselves in the foot. And it wasn't just the turnovers. There was more to it. They couldn't finish off drives. They had chances to get back in the game, had the ball right on the goal line, and then got stopped. And give California's defense credit, stopped them. It was just basically a good old-fashioned whooping tonight, and it was all California. But, the strange thing about it is if a couple of breaks had gone differently, this could have been a much closer game. Could have been a pretty close game, actually, because Osage was able to move the ball for most of the night. They just kept turning it over.
Yeah, and you want to talk about the Osage Indians in this game, Chris. Couple of injuries, not Brockton McLaughlin's best game. It just wasn't the night for the Osage Indians, and because of that, they lose by 30 points. Now, on the flip side, it was the night for the California Pintos, and a few of the guys that just had big nights. Tegan Higgins, we talked about him in the pregame show, Chris. Yeah. He's a fast, quick runner. He had a good night on both sides of the football. Bryant Davis was all over the place defensively for the California Pintos. Both wideouts, Trevor Myers and Dawson Gump, just huge nights. And, of course, Gump was senior. He had a real good night on his senior homecoming. Of course, he's your homecoming king, so it's fitting he has a big night. But your player of the game tonight, presented by Ballparks National, it's got to be Kalen Kruger. We talked about it last year, his maturity throughout the season as just a sophomore. We knew he had an opportunity to be special. We spotlighted him coming into tonight's game in our pregame show, Chris, and we said 2 junior quarterbacks, who's going to have the better night? It was Kalen Kruger. 3 big touchdown passes, 2 touchdown runs, a whale of huge plays, and I think on top of the 6 takeaways that California was able to get, they also had way less boneheaded plays, Chris. Way less personal fouls, way less turnovers, way less shooting themselves in the foot. And because of that, they win tonight, and they win it big.
You know, and I remember watching Kruger play last year, right? On this field here in California, and he was a sophomore. He was a good quarterback, and what he did was just pure talent, right? And tonight you watched him, and the talent was certainly there, but it was more than talent. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
He knew what to look for and how to, make things come about the way he wanted them, and then he's just a good, strong runner. I mean, when he ran the ball, he was hard to bring down. So he's got the full package, and things were working for him tonight. It was a pretty impressive showing from Kalen Kruger tonight.
Yeah, and he had some help, as we said. And, somebody that's got to be incredibly excited. We love working with the guys here in the booth and the gals here at California. Our friend Alan been doing this forever, always takes great care of us. But probably no one happier in California right now than head coach Derek Scroggins, and joining him on the field is Lake TV's Jason Stapleton.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jason Stapleton with Lake TV, standing next to two-year winning head coach Derek Scroggins.
Burger, right?
What a game tonight. Since 2015 is when California beat Osage Beach last. What was it about this game that made that win possible?
Really, we came out and we played aggressive. I mean, we did the things that we talked about doing beforehand. We came out, we were aggressive, we executed, we created turnovers, we took care of the ball on our side, and, our kids put their foot on the gas and didn't let up until we had our JV kids in. The fact that our varsity was able to shut out their varsity is pretty impressive, given the high-powered offense that they run.
Yeah, I felt like attitude had a lot to do with the approach to the game. I felt like your boys were coming out ready for a brawl, and they got into a brawl with Osage tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what we preach, is trying to play a physical brand of football, and our kids did a tremendous job. And it was nice that I gave you a heads up that Kalen Kruger might have a good night, and I think he played pretty lights out.
Yeah, he was dominant out there with everything he did, but your quarterback putting the ball in the air tonight.
Yeah, he had a good week of practice, and I mean, he was feeling confident, feeling good coming in, and they wanted to take away the run by putting in some big kids and running a five-man front, and we were able to capitalize on it, and so things worked out.
Heck of a game, guys. I'm Jason Stapleton, Lake TV, Coach Scroggins. Heck of a win tonight. Congratulations. Good luck next week.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys. Back to you.
Yeah, Jason, great stuff. Gotta love Coach Derek Scroggins. Really has this Indian team, or this Pinto team rather, rolling. They're 3-1, and tell you what, they gotta love what's going on with this young team. And Chris, it's not just him, because this is a real special senior class, and because of this is the only time we're gonna have our friends, the California Pintos. I wanted to run through this senior class. Of course, we talked about Tegan Higgins. Lucas Ash has been a big part of this program, especially the basketball side. You got Brian Davis, who had a huge night tonight. Of course, in the senior class, Dawson Gump, your homecoming king.
How about that?
You got to remember the big reception he had earlier, where he made the adjustment on the back shoulder for the big catch. And they ended up scoring the very next play, and that's really when the momentum headed in their direction for good, because that put them up 3 scores and there was no looking back. Joseph Menchaca, he's a senior. Jordan Eubanks is a senior. Chance McKenzie, Wilson Remmel, Will Pickering on the line. Emmanuel Isidro is a senior for this team. Garrett Berger on the line. He had a good game again. He had a fumble recovery. He had a big game anchoring that line. Caleb McCumber on the Pintos team's a senior. Fabian Gonzalez, Malachi Christian, Johnny Garcia. So that rounds out your senior class. Last time we'll get to feature those guys on Lake TV, which very well could happen unless we have the Pintos come postseason time. With the way they're playing, Chris, that's a real possibility.
Well, and Coach Scroggins said it before the game on our pregame interview. He said, we lost to Blair Oaks last week, but we would like to play them again maybe somewhere down the road. Blair Oaks winning big today to stay undefeated, and California winning big to stay right on their heels at 3-1.
Yeah, as far as other local schools, of course, Eldon and Versailles, they don't play tonight. Their games get postponed, and your other 2 coverage teams for us, California and Osage, they meet right here. And, of course, it's California. They win big. Chris, we told everyone Kalen Kruger's your player of the game, presented by Ballparks National. What an incredible night it's been. We thank everybody here with the District of California. We thank Athletic Director Rick Edwards. We thank Head Coach Derek Scroggins and his staff. Just always love coming to California. They roll out the red carpet for us. Unfortunately, our only broadcast here this year, but we will be back futuristically, and we'll be back here hopefully for some basketball this year. And Chris, for me, we don't have a game next week. The next time I'm on the air with you for high school football, I'm going to be a daddy.
Yeah, it could happen tonight. Absolutely. We think, all right, I'm predicting Unique has the baby tonight.
Oh, Brenly Liliana, she'll be gracing the world with her presence very, very
Can you imagine another
soon.
Holtz coming into the world here?
She's going to come out with a microphone in her hand, ready to call some Lake TV sports. But so big shout out to my lovely bride to be Unique and our beautiful baby girl, Brenly Liliana Holtz, who will be here anytime. So that's a wrap, Chris. Big shout out to our crew, of course, Anne-Marie Holtz up top, running top angle camera. Down on the field with our field interviews, Jason Stapleton, our program director switching in the truck, Ricky Smith on graphics, Tom Kitchen, our staff photographer, Michelle Kitchen on the field, running camera operation, Ross Reinhardt, and then, of course, with graphics, it's Jonah Dieberg. This good-looking guy to my left, that's Chris Schneider, general manager of Lake TV. I'm William Holtz. Until next week, my friends, good luck and God bless.
When it comes to your boat, maximize your lake time. We'll handle the rest. Check out Quick Car's Dockside Boat Cleaning. Quick Car comes to your dock and cleans it all from bow to stern. We can even clean your PWCs and dock while we're there. So relax. You're on lake time. Quick Car's Dockside Boat Cleaning. Quick, easy, and professional every time. In Osage Beach, 2 blocks from Hy-Vee.